Ta-da! Alright, let's start over. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody! It's the Valentine's Day after Valentine's Day. It's been a week since Valentine's Day. And I haven't had enough of class of 9. So we're gonna hopefully finish it today. At least that's the plan. As you can tell, Tifa is just bursting with energy.
Somehow that was one of your worst intros ever, it feels like.
Yeah, you completely killed all of my mood. Like, all of like the wave of energy I was trying to write in, like, hey, Tifa is back after a long week of 2 Jack solo streams. No emotional support Togepi, but the real damn thing. And he's like, I'm so happy you're back, Tifa. So happy.
Psycho, how are you doing? Congratulations on being second.
Indeed.
I almost forgot, don't remind me. Wait, what
don't remind you of class of 09 or don't remind you of Valentine's Day?
That it's
which
now...
was last Friday.
What's the 20th? What is it?
Tifa, if Valentine's Day is on the 14th and it's been a week since then, what day is today? What's 14 plus 7?
Well, you also say it's been a week when it's been 6 days.
But it has been a week.
That is true, but still, I'm just trying to make a point here.
That's not the point, though. It's the 21st.
But that's my point. And I also don't know the date until now. Also, you have something in your eyelash and it's really annoying.
Okay.
Like, close your eyes.
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it something cool at least?
No, super tiny fluff. But I can see it. Now it's gone.
Thank you. The latter. See, I already forgot which one I said first, so, yes, that.
I think that we're playing Class of 09 now that you...
My teeth. So, something completely different to get away from the train wreck that this intro was. I went to the dentist yesterday. I know I said I went Monday, or I would go on Monday, but I misread my paper. It was actually yesterday. And they removed all of my tartar, is the English term, I believe, my Zahnstein, for...
Toothache.
What?
Toothplaque.
No.
Tooth yucky?
No. It's
too sticky.
It's the stuff that, with most people I know of, eventually forms around your teeth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Toothplaque, toothache.
Tartar. The word is tartar. I actually looked it up.
Oh, that sounds like the German word. Which
the
is why
German word is Zahnstein. That's not even close.
That's why I was trying to come up with the English name. Toothplague seemed like a very fitting name.
You are a plague. Today, so far, I feel like you are a plague. Anyway, so I went to the dentist yesterday now for my checkup after having my tooth remodeled. That went again done in like 15 minutes. But so far, the last time I went to a dentist was like 10 years ago. And I remember regularly having to get my tartar
toothache
removed because apparently there's something with my spit. There's a lot of phosphates or phosphorus, something. There's something in my saliva that makes me very prone to develop this stuff. It just happens. It's genetic apparently. So I'm used to my old dentist taking this little like hook tool and then going all the way into my jaw and then like jamming it out. And it would be exactly as discomfortable as that would make it seem. So I'm sitting there yesterday in the chair and then suddenly the dentist prepares like this power tool and it starts vibrating super fast into a... I'm like, is he gonna start drilling again? Because they didn't give me an anesthesia. No, they didn't. Apparently, we have arrived in the future and at least this dentist, I don't know if every dentist in Germany, but this super awesome dentist has this like super high frequency drill attachment thing. Not a drill, but like a little hook. And that he just went over the stuff with, and then after 5 minutes, he removed the stuff that had been building up for 10 freaking years. I'm not exaggerating, I hadn't been to a dentist in 10 years. Pretty much exactly. 11. Over 10 years. He was done in 5 minutes. But now, because of all the stuff being gone from around my teeth, now I'm getting super sensitive to cold and heat again. So in a way, I wish I didn't get my teeth cleaned professionally. I want my dirty teeth back.
Jack is suddenly a big fan of the dentist.
Yes, I love the guy.
He's so great.
Yes.
The dentist is so nice. I'm gonna make a new appointment straight away.
Because...
Why don't you go to the dentist, Stifa? I have a lot of appointments ahead of you.
Listen, darling. If your name is Tifa, you should be the biggest fan of a dentist. It's literally in your name, Tifa.
Why don't you marry him? Yeah, exactly. That's how he came out. I was even so sweet as to bring him to the dentist and wait for him. And he comes out like, oh, he's so awesome.
Listen, my dentist is a wonderful human being, but not my type. So, unlikely. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm pretty sure he would probably say something like, I'm flattered if I offered. No, not for me. Not my cup of tea.
Well, Psycho has his next appointment soon too.
See, very good. We can be a dentist gang. We regularly go to the dentist, we get our teeth checked and cleaned, and then we avoid issues. I think that's super important.
Your teeth are also much whiter now though. Maybe I should do the same.
Yeah.
But I drink so much black tea that I feel like...
Have you tried brushing them in between?
Well, then I should brush them after every cup.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't do it either.
I drink like 6 or 7 cups of black tea sometimes on a day.
When she wonders why caffeine doesn't do anything to her. But I have the same thing. I usually drink like a coffee, 1 coffee a day, because I try to like level my caffeine intake, because if I take too much I get anxiety from it. I've learned that about myself. But I can tell that before and after the cup of tea my teeth are slightly different color, but I also don't care enough. Like, I brush my teeth when I brush my teeth, and like, I'm not gonna become the person that goes, oh no, I ate something that is anything but see-through or plain white. I must brush my teeth now to retain maximum natural tooth color. Yeah, no, I brush them when I get the chance. Oh well.
The dentist life.
Yes, and I did immediately make the next appointment, because if I don't, I'm gonna forget. And then it's gonna be half a year, and then I go, oh, I should be calling the dentist to make an appointment, and then I don't. And then I don't.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, and then suddenly I'm 45 and I go, oh, my tooth crumbled. And then I realize I didn't go to the dentist again for 10 years. So no, regular appointments. That's how I remind myself.
I brush after every meal, or even when I eat your snacks.
Okay.
That's dedication, yeah. Do you also have a toothbrush at work?
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, fair.
Can't stand the aftertaste of anything. But
fair
what about the aftertaste of toothpaste?
Well, except for that, probably.
Wow.
I am so happy that you say this, Psycho, because I had never in my life met somebody that actually does this. And now I can say, I know somebody that does this. I don't mean this like in any type of way judgingly. I don't, you do, that's cool. But now I finally know somebody. You know, when the dentist goes, you should brush your teeth after every meal. I always used to say, nobody does this. No, nobody does, except for at least one person I know of now.
That's a good habit to have, at least.
Yeah, I would say so. Oh. I feel honored I'm finally, I know a guy. Yes, exactly. That's how I mean it. Like, I feel enriched learning this.
Oh, you've always been. Sometimes when people ask me like, hey, do you know Psycho? And I go like,
yeah,
I know an honest one. No?
Yeah, I think usually you used to point at me.
You're also the honest type.
Am I wrong?
Oh, the cheating type. When it comes to games.
I mean, define cheating at video games.
Activating anything that is not part of being able to activate in the game by the developer.
I think I understand what you're trying to say, but the way you phrased it made it so hard to understand you. No, I posted this on Discord too, but after Wednesday's stream, whenever Jack presses any button.
Yes.
I'm born with these abilities. I'm sorry, Van. I don't know. I tried to boop you, but you moved away. So instead of like being a cute,
What do I have on my face?
instead of a cute boop, it became a he touched my nose weirdly. Was that hacking as well? No, but I posted this on Discord too. I had a therapeutic moment yesterday. So Wednesday's Metroid Zero Mission stream made me feel things. And I don't know if you could see that on stream, but for like half of the stream I was kind of miserable because I went in with the idea that, okay, I played for the first stream and I knew there were items that I wasn't gonna get now because I would be able to get back later. I remember that part of the game. And when I get to the part where I now have all the tools at my disposal and I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to get back. And I know it was only like 40 minutes in total, I think, the rocking around. But it felt like 16 hours to me.
But isn't that kind of part of the game?
And then I looked up a map, and then I still couldn't find it. And then I got help, and I still couldn't find it. And eventually I did. Because instead of going into the stream with the expectation, I'll just be there, do the stream, and I'll have fun with it. And whatever happens, happens. I was like, no, I have to go back, I have to do these things. That's also partially why sometimes I cheat in video games. Because if you think back to Dark Souls 3 when we played this, and I think we eventually did all the bosses, right?
Think so, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I'll ever be the person. I can be more relaxed in my going into things. I know that, but I don't think I'll ever be the person that's like, welcome to stream number 13 of Tifa and Jack trying to beat the same boss in Elden Ring. Maybe today's gonna be the day. You know?
I mean, that's its own genre too.
Yes, and power to everybody that can do that and that does enjoy that, but I'm not that guy.
You're like, I'll try twice, and if it didn't happen, then I'll turn on the cheats.
That's when I want to do it. I think I can compromise and go to like 10, 15, 20 maybe. It's gonna take like auto-suggestion and maybe some drugs or something. But I think I can go there. But I wouldn't be able to do that for multiple hours. Then I would need to like bounce around between other stuff.
Well, maybe at some point we'll play Elden Ring.
So that's why I'm
then see
cheating
how
at
that
video
goes.
games anywhere. There, now you know.
Even though at Elden Ring, I also had to cheat back when I played it. But I'm still
That's
willing
not my
to try
teeth.
it.
Oh, what was that?
I
You
spent
also
4
did?
hours on beating my first boss in Elden Ring.
Yeah, and why didn't you spend 40 hours on the next one? Are you saying your time was too valuable and you wanted to move on and see the other things of the game?
Well, no, then I just realized that I really suck, and I would indeed like to see the rest of the game. So I activated maximum health, but not the dodge stuff.
True, you didn't go with
I didn't
God
go
mode, you
God
just
mode.
made yourself
Miserable.
much stronger. Yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, true, I think when you played this, like when did Elden Ring come out, 2 years ago? Something like that. 3 years ago.
I was gonna say, it
Wasn't
hasn't
it
been,
2022?
it hasn't been 2 years yet, I think.
Elden Ring release date. February 25, 2022. See, I remember things, it's been 3 years. You only gave yourself maximum health, but not all the other stats, so...
No!
I hear the teabag tag, so the teabag tag is gone. There are certain sounds that just irk me. That made it easier for you, but not overly much so.
Yeah, exactly. And I still struggled.
Fair enough. I
But
can
it is a
vouch
beautiful
for that.
game.
You're a beautiful game.
Oh, thank you.
Boop. Suddenly, God mode activated. Tifa, why do you make me run around and clean up stuff and...
Because vacation stress. It only gets added to by my family this time. I know that's where you're trying to go.
No, I I wasn't even planning to mention your family at all. I was only going to talk about the fact that, so we're traveling tomorrow. We're gonna go to the Netherlands, visit Tifa's side of the family. I'm looking forward to that. We don't take the earliest possible connection because there wasn't any point, and we both like sleep.
That's at the earliest one is at like 6 or something. A bit too early.
Around that time.
We've done that before and then we're just dead.
I'm okay with it. I can sleep in the train. Tifa doesn't.
True,
Tifa is going to be extra
Let me rephrase.
miserable.
I'll be dead because I do not sleep in anything public transport.
I can even hack that. See? So I did everything I could to make this journey as smooth as possible. I've already packed the laundry we need to take along. I made a head start on the toiletries. All we need to do tomorrow morning basically is fall out of bed, get dressed, wash up or whatever you want to do, take the rest of the toiletries that we're still going to use tomorrow morning, put them in a bag, and then just leave.
Yeah, but we also have a lot of cleaning to do because he doesn't look at anything else that's still laying around. Like, we still have to prepare the house for the family coming over in the second half of our vacation. There's still dishes everywhere in the house, which I have to scramble and clean up and still need to be put away. We had heaps of laundry that still had to be done, which I also scrambled and done away. And there's still plenty of work to do, which is not done.
Yes. Okay. But all of these things will still need to be done and will still be done even if you don't stress out about it.
Yeah, but
Could you see the lip movement? Was she visible to the camera when she did her? Like, she wanted to fight me on this, but she knows I'm speaking the truth.
No, you're not. Imagine making your life easier for later.
I'm making myself easier by doing the things and not stressing out about it.
But you're not doing them.
Yeah, because you're doing them, and when I start doing them...
See? See?
Because when I start doing them, you complain. And then I'm like, Tifa, why are you stressed? And then you're like, because I'm stressed. And I'm like, but it doesn't make you move faster. You being stressed out doesn't make the laundry go any quicker. You being stressed doesn't magically make dishes disappear.
No, but with some luck it gets movement into you.
No.
Jack sits here in the office like, maybe I should pack.
Except when I was sitting here in this specific room, asking her while she was running around outside of this room, hey, what should I be doing next, so that she can specifically tell me what part of the top of her list I should do first to relieve her stress to the best of my abilities.
And then I said, how about you clear the table?
While I did that, I was still working my day job.
So was I.
Get good, then. All I'm hearing from you is skill issues. How is any of this my fault?
I still need to work in the train tomorrow because I didn't finish.
Stop being so important at work.
And then he goes like, oh, so I ask her what she needs to do. So I tell him, how about you clean up the table? And he goes like, nah, I'll do that when we're back. Do you know how many things are now on the I'll do that when we're back list?
Tifa and I have very different approaches to how to tackle certain tasks.
Yeah.
And we've piled stuff to throw away on a table that is near the exit to the apartment, so I can just take that along tomorrow morning when I go outside to leave. Why would I keep running? Why not
do it when you were already outside?
But I wasn't.
And then we need to make several trips to throw it away. We need to get up earlier because there's more to do before we leave instead of having already taken care of it the day before.
No.
And the actual cleaning now...
I'll take half along tomorrow morning and half I'll do when we come back, and poof, it's gone.
I don't want any trash in the house left. I got PTSD from that. Once, I kid you not, we went on a vacation.
Wait, disclaimer, it's not like there's food items laying around. It's like, I don't even know what it is. It's like an old unused box that Tifa has decreed can now be thrown away because we're not using it for anything good. That kind of stuff, clutter. Carry on.
We did that once. We went on a vacation and it was the same as what he said now. The trash, no, I'm not going to throw it away yet. I'll do it when we leave. So at some point the bag was too heavy. We have a bag hanging on the door. and it was put on the ground a little bit out of the way so that we wouldn't step on it or whatever. And it's like, okay, we'll take this out tomorrow. We went on our vacation, came back. I think it was even a 2-week one. Came back and didn't really notice anything weird, with the exception of that there were like 50, 60 fruit flies on the door in the kitchen, and was like, oh, that's odd. I guess we had some in the house before we left and they just started reproducing 60 generations in the meantime with nowhere to go. And over the days, it got worse and it kept multiplying. And at some point, there were hundreds of little fruit flies all over the kitchen, and I kid you not, I could not find the source of it. Turns out that trash bag that we were gonna throw out before our vacation was pushed.
I love how she says trash bag and then looks at me like I was the trash bag.
You were the cause. Was pushed behind the door in the kitchen, and the kitchen door we don't open or close. It's just against the wall. And it stays open
out of
always.
Sight, out of mind.
Exactly. And it was behind that door, which now had, I don't know, it was like its own little rotten pile of compost at that point.
I'm pretty sure the fruit flies in there were already drafting like a letter of independence. Yeah, applying for their own zip code and stuff.
Yes, there were so many. They had their own elections at that point. And that is why we take out the trash the day before, and then before we leave, we do a last check to make sure we did throw everything
So
out.
all I'm hearing here is that Tifa would like you all to know that she played herself for a fool, giving me such a task. And not maximum toxicity. Watch out, I'm cranking it to 11. Tifa, you being like a project manager and stuff, don't they teach you as like the most basic thing that when you delegate a task to somebody to also follow up that they completed the task in the given time? So all I'm saying is, I mean, I didn't do a good job, yes, but you told me to do it and you never followed up. So clearly it wasn't that important to you to begin with.
Do you see what I have
So
to
really,
do with Psycho?
who is to blame here? I want to say it's you.
But I think it is clear where my pre-vacation stress comes from. It's you. You're the problem. It's
Whoa.
you.
I said these things for comedic effect and do not actually believe them. That was 100% on me. That was dumb as hell, and it hasn't happened since.
Yeah, because we throw away the trash the day before and take the last small things that we still had when we leave the house.
While I took a shower before the stream, all of the veins in my right eye popped. Is it good now?
Yeah,
Right.
looks just fine actually.
So, in case it happens again and I suddenly look like there's a cherry tomato replacing my right eye, that's what it is. Try not to touch it so that it doesn't get aggravated again. Also, stress is supposed to make you faster to run from predators, and dishes don't count. Trust me, they do with me.
These dishes are a predator.
And again, I want to say that's her fault. Because we have a dishwasher. And I'm not gonna go for the dishwasher is called Tifa. We have an actual dishwasher.
The dishwasher
And Tifa
doesn't
doesn't
dry. Which means even if the dishwasher is done, I still need to dry off everything in it.
It would dry if you used it properly. Again, skill issue. Can you tell that we are at very different stages of our looking forward to the vacation vibes?
Yeah.
You know,
And then at first, I even went when we're talking about stress. I even went along with the, okay, you know what? We leave the Netherlands again on Thursday.
we need a therapy session like banner.
My family comes over on Friday.
Yeah.
So, and they said, my brother still said he had to go to work or university or whatever, and they're driving later. So I'm like, okay, they're arriving in the evening, so fine, we can do some of the cleaning then. And now it's like my mom calls, like, oh, change of plans. They were coming Friday morning. When we come home Thursday evening around like midnight. So now it's like, okay, so Which means Friday we need to get up early.
Between arriving and them being here, we have like 10 hours at most.
They will probably start driving at like 4 or 5.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you said we have 10 hours to clean before they arrive.
No, between us touching ground again and them being here.
Oh, yeah, okay. There, you're right. So now it's even worse that we didn't clean up.
And whose family is it? Yours. Again, you are the cause of all the problems and you are stressing yourself out.
But if we followed the cleaning schedule...
Which we don't have. We should make one, probably, but we don't have one.
The cleaning schedule is, I say, I now feel like it. Now we go in hyper cleaning mode and do it.
Except Tifa doesn't say she feels like it. Tifa gets into this state of like, I want to say if you were to see a psychiatrist, they would diagnose you with depression. Like Tifa gets really down about it. And
sometimes,
then I have to bug her for like 2 days. Hey, do you want to talk about it? Is it something at work? Was it something I have done? And then after like 36 to 48 hours of it like simmering down inside of her, she bursts and she goes, I'm unhappy with how we haven't cleaned up in a while. And then she spends the next 3 days being the Mother Teresa of cleaning. And then every single time without fail she goes, and now we keep it clean, do you hear me? And then she's the one that doesn't. Her, not me.
Excuse me?
Her. Yeah, I said what I said.
From everything you've heard so far, you don't actually believe that part, right? This is like a mix of lies and truth. Like everything you said before is 100% the truth.
Yeah, so why wouldn't the rest be? Exactly, that's my point.
You're saying you keep this place clean?
Yeah, cleaner than you do.
Excuse me?
I don't. Actually, it's quite bad. You should fix it.
So yeah, vacations cause me stress.
Yes.
I like being on a vacation. It's also been a while since the last vacation, so I'm vacation ripe, I want to say.
You're ripe for something.
But vacations give me stress.
I'm super chill. You know what gives me stress though, and has for a week? The moment where I press this button and I ask Tifa to please give us a recap of what happened the last time we played Class of 09. I'm willing to settle for a general description of the game and some of what we've seen.
Okay, basically...
Beautiful. So, Class of 09. I actually really enjoy the game, so I cannot have you fumble it.
Okay. What was our main character's name? Monica?
Class of 09 follows the... Irmgard. Class of 09 follows the life of Nicole. Nicole is an 18-year-old who claims to be 15. For all intents and purposes, the developers would like you to know that all characters depicted in the video game are 18, even though they state otherwise sometimes. Clearly they must be lying. But you know, disclaimers. So, trigger warning. This game has all the things that usually games have trigger warnings for. There is drug abuse, there is sexual harassment, there is suicide. I'm pretty sure there is mentions of rape. Everything horrible you can think of that teenagers in a high school setting and in life in general could do or could happen to them has happened or will still happen on today's stream.
Probably, yeah.
Case in point, the story starts with Nicole moved around a bunch with her mother. Her mother and her dad split up. She goes to visit her dad because she's unhappy with her mom, and she finds her dad having to commit suicide, and he left a note on the fridge, "It's your fault," basically. And then now she's moved on again with her mom and her brother, and now she starts her first day at a new school. And she is completely jaded, she is cynical as all hell, and she doesn't really care about anything or anybody, because why would she? It makes sense. And she also doesn't have a filter. So it's effectively...
None of them do, basically, in the school we're going to.
It's effectively a visual novel with like choices and stuff. It's fully voiced, it's beautifully done. Everything you have ever seen happen in a high school, every line you ever heard or said yourself that made you cringe, if you think back about it, happens in this game. And you just follow the flow of the 3 years of Nicole going to school in like bits and pieces. And there's a bunch of different endings. Apparently we get something for getting all of them. That's why we're trying to get all of them. Some of the ones we had last time were Nicole standing up to her gym teacher who tries to sexually harass her in a locker, and then beginning to lie her ass off about other people also doing this allegedly, all the way to huge amounts of settlement money and her moving to LA to develop an expensive drug habit. She has talked the school nerd into shooting up the school.
She didn't talk him into it.
She added to it.
She bullied him by revealing his kinks, basically, and then he retaliated with a school shooting.
She literally told him, go kill yourself.
Yeah, after he was like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. And then he was like, then we could take him up on his bluff. And when we did, he didn't just kill himself, he
wasn't
killed
bluffing.
everyone along with it.
Yes. So, I think, so far, Class of 09 is one of the best games I've ever played. Because I remember these things happening. Not to the extent that they happen in the game. They do crank it up to 11 for extra impact. But all of this is horrible for me to watch. All of this I hate. But because it's realistic from the things I've seen in my life. So I do and I don't look forward to seeing the rest of it.
Some parts
Does that
are
make
at
sense?
least. Yeah. Well,
I
bring
mean,
it up.
some parts are at least.
Some parts are realistic. Not everything is, if you ask me.
Which one isn't? People getting... women getting sexually harassed? Teachers
Doesn't
being...
happen.
You yourself told the story of how that happened to you! I'm just saying, it's a potpourri of horribleness and there's something for everybody. I'm willing to bet that everybody playing Class of 09 has probably gone through something that is being depicted in the game. Every single person.
A lot of these things that are in the game are kind of based on realistic situations.
All of them,
but
according to the developer.
Yeah, but like you said, they crank it up a lot.
Yes. To be fair, it's so outrageously horrible it doesn't really register logically. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's how they do it. And I think the fact that they keep pulling this off with like every single storyline so far is a testament to the greatness of the writing. Like, imagine if this was real. Yeah, it's like, that's completely fucked up, but I'm laughing because it's being played for a joke. And yeah, no, if you think about it, it's actually messed up and this should never happen in real life, but it does.
It touches serious topics, but it doesn't take a serious route to get there.
Yeah.
So you can laugh about it all.
There is, like, every scene is basically social commentary if you start thinking about it. And if you don't, it's just like, that's outrageous. I thought Full Metal Jacket's intro was comedy. Basically that.
Full Metal Jacket.
Have you not seen that movie?
No.
We should. It has a lot of very impactful scenes that also show you the horribleness of the military in that case.
Well, remember it. For now, put on the game.
I'm trying. Click. Video games. Oh, and I didn't mention that, but every time we get to a new ending that we have not seen yet, we get a new text message, and they seem to be somewhat related to the endings we've gotten, but most of them, except for Jackass, who's a friend of Nicole's in the story, they all come from the same number. So maybe once we've gotten all endings, we'll get something. Oh. Okay, fuck off. I do have a handy-dandy guide to... spoiler-free to get us through all the different endings that we're gonna follow. But since this is the first playthrough of... yeah, new game. Of today, let's start at the beginning.
Make no mistake.
At least skip the intro.
I'm a sociopath.
I'm a sociopath. There you go.
Hey, so for the
And then from here we can go to everything.
park their cars where we don't usually park them.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Yeah, math class this year with Mr. Burladay. Yeah, like, fuck Mr. Burladay, dude.
God, they are never funny. It's like the girls just laugh to avoid sexual assault.
Do you avoid?
This educational prison?
I hope you do avoid that,
Well,
but do you laugh for that too?
Yeah, I'm getting into like humor and stuff. Anyway,
so.
you know anyone around here?
Good.
Know where your classes are?
I mean, kinda. There's like numbers on the doors. I think I can figure it out.
No. I could show you around. Like a school tour. You want to do that? You up for that?
That's kind of nice though.
Crispin's trying so hard.
So what are we going for?
This choice for the words we have left doesn't matter, so you can pick one.
Then cut class, I guess.
I'm gonna be honest. You seem like the most boring piece of shit I ever met.
That's so rude.
Well, wait.
Yes, it is.
Format would mean you stand out in some way. You're a very run-of-the-mill waste of time.
I don't get it. What'd I do?
You have time for the whole list?
I guess.
First, you wear classic rock t-shirts from Walmart. Girls don't compliment how you dress, so you settled for old people high-fiving you for being retro.
I've never been high-fived for being retro.
Cool?
Rapid-fire
never.
assumptions. Tell me if I get any wrong. You call your bicycle a BMX, like energy drinks, take pictures of your skateboarding wounds, mention to anyone they can't get addicted to marijuana, and own a guitar pick necklace.
Well, all right. I'll see you later then.
I cannot tell if he's quiet because she nailed it or
First day,
because it hurts.
Whatever. All you hot girls look the same.
What would you say to that though?
Gotta be.
God forbid men trying to be nice, yeah?
And a girl like you.
But to be fair, Nicole is also kind of a
bad
bitch.
or
Everybody sucks.
I'm an abysmal bitch.
fucking cool. Rock
That
on.
kid from
So
before,
you
what did
think
he
you're,
do
like,
in the
cheerleading?
previous ones?
Doesn't pay so
Crispin?
now.
Well, I'm
Crispin
on the
has been
boss
fine.
team. Last year,
Nothing
I was
horrible, he's just
75, like above 500
slightly
on that.
annoying.
It's my life pretty
Why is he
much.
annoying?
How can you make lacrosse
Because of how he
your
acts.
life? There's no pro league for it, is
Nothing
there?
else.
Well, I'm sure they're out
We-
there.
we know that Kyler
I
has,
lost, like, 5 games 'cause I fucked my
a
knee up like the rest of the
preference
season.
for unconscious
It's
girls.
badass 'cause they keep giving me Percocet.
Cool, seriously?
Was that Kyler or
That
the
was
other
Kyler.
guy?
Demotivate an elephant. I got him right here. You wanna
Enough to demotivate an elephant like
But it's
that line.
good.
We have not gone the route where we have taken the drugs yet.
Let's do drugs.
Does that not lead to an ending?
No.
Well, I'll take it.
I mean, yes, it does, but it doesn't impact what we do. Say yes
to drugs!
in
yay!
video games. It's fine. There is no repercussions for your real life.
Demotivate those elephants.
Hell yeah, hand it over.
This is actually my Mexican cartel supply, but it probably won't kill you.
Probably.
Because we have not seen this route yet.
I could fall asleep standing right now.
Yeah, I told you it was good shit.
I'm sorry, are we lost? Both of you should be in class. This isn't a skip period.
Oh, fuck.
The tractor on his
dude,
shirt.
We were just on our way, you know?
What are you hiding there?
Oh shit.
Prescription pills? Whose are these? Actually, it doesn't matter. You're both in big trouble.
But here's a prescription. Pin it on him or avoid getting murdered for snitching. Snitches do get stitches.
How about we first avoid the stitches and then later pin it on him?
If we get back here, yeah.
In trouble? Fuck you, I'm not in anything.
Yeah, you definitely are in trouble.
Well, you're in the model train fan club, you freak.
I'm not in the Model Train fan club. I just sponsor the Model Train fan club.
That's even worse.
You look new here. I'm not sure what you think you're doing, but I can assure you it won't last long.
A bitch can't pop perks here? What the fuck? What if I had glaucoma?
But you don't have glaucoma. And you just confessed to drug use on school grounds. Come with me, both of you.
God forbid a girl have fun, right?
What the fuck is wrong with you? A 2-day suspension on the first day of school?
It was like one
Legit reaction.
Mad I made
Yes.
him feel insecure, so he threw the book at me.
Look, I know you're acting out because of your father.
Mom, literally no one ever has actively thought, I'm gonna act out today. What does that even mean? I'm gonna look
True.
like disrespecting my parents. This is a world you and everyone who crochets created.
She kinda has a point with that, Bob.
You
It's
couldn't
a
even
brother.
get a fucking job. You're 26.
I'm gonna look cool by disrespecting my parents is an actual thought though.
And these girls I chat with online fully agree.
Mom, still, I can't believe you're taking the school side with this. It's totally against all my citizen rights.
They had you sign something that waives those rights. You're 16. You don't even have rights.
Well,
What?
you do, right? Sue the school or something.
I agree.
You're at the only public school for miles and miles. What happens if you're gone for good, huh? I'm not moving again. I'm not paying for private school, and I'm definitely not homeschooling.
Fine, I won't blow it then. I won't squeal a bit. A teacher could just rape the shit out of me, but I won't say a word because we gotta stay in this shithole.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
Mom!
What?
I am fully on the mom side in this conversation.
Yeah. I would tend to agree, but you don't follow a line like Nicole's with, good, we're on the same page. Not after all that she just said.
Yeah, because she's trying to get a reaction out of you. You don't argue against that. You just go along with it and be like, fine, shut the fuck up now. Just like she got suspended on her first day of school for drug use.
You shouldn't negotiate with terrorists. Yeah, exactly, psycho. Same brain cell.
No, you are against that. You were gonna negotiate with her.
I'm not a parent.
That's not same brain cell.
How would I? I've never been in this situation before, and thankfully, you never had arguments like these with me. And I hope we never have to, because I don't want to be in this situation to begin with.
No matter what outrageous shit she says, you don't get baited by it.
It's hard though.
I could just get assaulted, you wouldn't care?
You've been pulling the sexual assault card since you were 12.
And that...
Happened yet, has it?
That's not the fucking point!
Well, you can figure out a new excuse locked in your bedroom for the next 2 days.
Fine! I have my own computer. Grounding doesn't do shit anymore.
Yeah, baby, you hear this? This is some real music. Now join my party chat and we can game.
What the fuck are you doing? It's 1 a.m. I go back to school tomorrow.
This is my Habbo hotel room.
Seriously fail right now.
Seriously fail. Those words don't even go together. You sound like an idiot.
Look, I'm just recording a little voice message for this hottie I met online. Then I'm done, okay?
This is like the 5th hottie in 2 days. Do you know how old any of these girls are?
Like, legal in her country, don't worry about it.
Oh my god, this is bad.
I'm just trying to score some 15-year-old Canadian ass. Hop off it.
Wait.
He's 26. Oh my. He is 26.
Also, she did counter with 15 isn't illegal anywhere, which we know is incorrect. But now I'm wondering, in 2009...
Yeah. That's the time of Xbox Live.
Was 15 legal in Canada?
In Canada.
In Canada.
I can look that up. Age of Why do I keep Googling age of consent when we stream video games?
We have Googled that so often lately.
Canada's
16.
age of consent is 16. In 2008. Oh my god. In 2008, Canada raised the age of consent to sexual activity with an adult from 14 to 16. What the fuck?
This part was only motivated because there were several high-profile cases.
It's okay, bro, she's 14. 14-year-olds are children.
So yeah, he is correct there.
I fully understand that as a 14-year-old, you don't want to feel like you're being treated like a child, and you don't want to be told that you're a child. But from the perspective of, I'm turning 36 next week. At 14, I was a child.
Well, at 16, you're also still a child if you ask me.
I was a child until I was 25. Yeah.
We never feel like it, but... Or in the moment, you don't feel like it.
Yeah, no, you're a teenager, you're in your puberty, you're going through things, you're slowly becoming an adult. That's all fine. That's part of growing up. That's all cool. But you...
But of course,
14.
We also must have the weirdo brother.
Anywhere. Calling her 15 isn't legal anywhere. Calling her Canadian ass doesn't make that better.
Well, no. You know how, like, Canadian bacon is just ham? Canadian ass is just a mature 15-year-old. See? Same thing.
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm with Nicole.
Just help me record this message so we can both go to bed quicker.
Distract him into doing something else or make him gone for good.
Make him gone for good. That
I don't know what that means.
sounds like an interesting path. Go for it.
What's the point? Whatever girl you're hitting up's probably ugly compared to what I could find.
You haven't even seen her avatar. She's like so hot.
Where are you logged in at? I bet I could find a better one.
You're on.
Where are we going with all of this?
This girl right here, Kinky Kenzie 93. Her bio's like, only interested in older guys, so hit me up whenever, up for anything.
Oh my god.
Man, she's sexy.
She's also 14.
Shut up with that ageist bullshit.
That's not ageist!
It's just a town over, too. I'm gonna message her. What should I say?
You're like a legal adult. Shouldn't you know how to...
He's gonna set up a meeting. It's gonna turn out to be a murderer. They meet and he gets killed. That's what the gone for good is. Wanna bet?
I do not know, but I don't like any of it.
Wanna bet?
No, I'm not gonna take any bets on this game.
do this by now?
Yeah, but you're a girl. You know what girls want to hear? Come on.
All right, fine. First tell her you're 26. Girls who like older men are all about that age difference.
Okay, what else?
Say you want to buy her drugs and alcohol. And no pussy shit, like full-on heroin.
I'm sure other guys promise that too, though, right? When guys hit you up, what do they never do?
Oh, at the bottom, type an acrostic poem using your driver's license number.
What?
I don't know.
But like, have the message of the poem be about how you don't want to use a condom.
Dude, that's like genius. She's gonna so want the D.
What am I listening to?
Yeah, police.
It's a police guy.
Are you dating site user Heavy D No MC?
Yeah, but I don't know what that has to do with you busted in here. By the way, that's like a sick username, right?
You're under arrest for digital misconduct with a minor.
Thank you,
They've
officer.
been fishing.
Snitched me out, god damn it!
Rest assured, there was no Kinsey. We can talk all about how you fell for a sting operation downtown.
I was set up! Fucking Nicole, you bitch! My first phone call is gonna be a bomb threat to your friends!
Alright. Cool.
My big mistake wasn't getting suspended, but getting suspended on the first day before meeting anyone. Now I can't look badass when I come back.
Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you around for a couple days.
Fuck off and die.
Hey, you
Rude.
don't look familiar at all. Are you new here?
Kinda. I'm back from a 2-day suspension.
It's the third day of school.
I don't beat around the bush.
You're cool as shit. What's your name?
Call me Nicole.
Hey, I'm Jekka. So, how do you know Crispin?
Who's Crispin?
That guy you were just talking to?
Oh, guitar pick necklace? Both days I've been here, he's tried talking to me. I have no idea who he is.
He's kind of
So
nice.
rude.
I wouldn't be surprised if he burned down a convenience store, but yeah, he's nice.
I'll tolerate just about anyone after being locked up with my brother for 2 days.
Didn't seem like it.
Younger, into really loud, violent video games.
Close. He's 26 and into really loud, violent video games.
Oh, that's tragic. He lives at home still?
Yeah, he's never even attempted couch surfing.
Back then, that wasn't the norm. That's how you can tell this is 2009.
Can't he get like a boyfriend to live off or something?
No, he's not gay. At least not that kind.
And then can he like turn gay and get a boyfriend to live off?
Fucked up. I asked that exact same question and all he said was bottoms don't top FPS leaderboards.
Oh, so he's like really into video games. Is he one of those guys that like end up on the news for messaging kids?
Last night,
Yes.
a 15-year-old for naked pictures.
Oh my god, he's that guy. Is he in prison yet?
We'll see.
Hey, I'd love to hang around more, but I gotta get to class. Where are you headed to?
This is wonderful. We gotta do photography.
Okay. Then photography it is.
So to not make the intro to beginner's photography too long, I'll simplify it by saying I'll have your shot looking superior by the end of this year.
I forgot to look up the bunny
All
meme
these kids are
postcards
annoying and
things.
So nice of you to join us, young lady.
quirky. You sound way too happy to be actually happy.
Quite observant. To make up for your tardiness, perhaps you could help me out in the dark room. I need the chemicals cleansed for tomorrow's class.
We will skip because he asked us to do manual labor.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I know you. What's up?
It's always Crispin.
Bathroom?
Really? Nah, no way. So what brings you here?
So how is he not weird if he's suddenly in the girls' bathroom?
Skipping?
Everyone has walked into the wrong
Oh,
bathroom
come on,
before.
wait. What class you cutting?
Photography?
That can easily happen.
Shit for free, and I am not about that.
Photography? Oh, me too. Crazy.
So even if I don't skip, I can't avoid you. Great.
So which high school has
Girl, you know
photography
that?
classes?
American ones.
What?
Have you had photography?
like you,
Oh,
you know?
photography?
Get in line. Nobody knows how to.
I defended you, asshole. See?
So honest. Like, I feel like I could
Hey, being in the wrong
a
bathroom
lot of
can happen.
Emotional conversations. I listen to a lot of deep bands, so I can never find a girl that can keep.
Crispin's biggest issue is that he's just trying way too hard.
That deep bands thing in there with no context.
Come on.
Like, I couldn't even tell you who Crispin is because he's just like, what does she want to hear from me? I'll
hi,
just
Nicole.
be mad.
You wanna have a sit down with me? You know, talk it up.
We haven't seen how not deep he is yet.
That's what we need to find out now, actually.
Yes, guidance counselor. Let's talk it up.
Hey, come on. No need for the jokes. I can tell you're fragile inside. Me too, actually.
Oh yeah? How can you tell?
You know, like your face and stuff. Just how you are.
Your face does look fragile.
Literally
It is.
2 days.
All I need is 2 minutes.
You want to get to the emotional part? Huffing developer is a lot more exciting than this.
Look, it's just, I don't know. People don't understand me. Like, this girl saw I was listening to pop punk and was like, I thought punk was anti-pop. Like, she didn't understand.
I would have told you the same thing. Pop punk's for boring suburban kids who want to live in LA.
But it's deeper than that. Like, I feel like no one at the school gets me.
Just curious, were you saying that before using the internet?
Man, like, I don't know. There's gotta be more out there.
He's right about
You
that.
haven't actually replied to a single thing I've said. How is this a conversation?
I guess it's not.
She has a point there, too.
So much a conversation, more like a vet sesh.
See, he replied.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah. I'll let you go now. But, oh, Nicole, thanks for listening. You're a good friend and stuff.
gee, thanks. You're a good person I was forced to talk to.
You weren't forced, you decided. I mean, we decided for you, but still.
How is it $2.99 for a drop it like it's hot ringtone? It's bleeps and bloops. Fuck out of here. Who is this? Wait.
The time you still had to pay for
Women's
ringtones.
restroom. Oh, it's that weirdo. How do you get my number? Whatever, let's see. I love seeing you and hearing your voice. Your attitude just works for
Attitude.
IDK. Yeah, IDK is real romantic. I wanted to show you what you do to me. Show me what? I don't
Dick pic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Now the I defended you asshole comes in.
So, why do you not like Crispin, Jack? Because I figured he would do stuff like this. You need help with that?
No, I'm good.
Just always ready to do something with your cables?
To be fair, I forgot the dick pic.
That's what Nicole is trying as well right now. You good with the cable there?
Yeah. I looked. It's fine. Stop getting paranoid about the cable.
I believe I bent out from under the camera. Look at this little growler.
I reacted like this because Jack has an obsession with the cable, which is in my pants.
Tifa's has broken 3 times, might never have. Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounded so much like me, speaking the absolute truth. Alright, dick pic.
Hi.
He just made a mistake, right?
He made him.
He made a mistake. He made a mistake.
Okay.
Who hasn't accidentally sent a dick pic to somebody before?
I hate it when it happens.
I haven't.
Then again, he kind of just put himself out there like that. Send it to her, send it to her, send it to him. Barely know him, but let's give it to him too. Send it to her.
Everybody getting the D one way or another.
Hey guys, what's going on here? We having fun? You hear the new drops at the CD shops?
Oh, hey, Crispin.
Yeah, I would have, but my after-school time was kind of short.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all, right?
Oh, sucks to hear, bro. What happened?
Literally everyone at school see your micro penis.
What? No way. How?
Because you took a picture of it, you fucking idiot.
Settle down, everyone.
You see Jeffrey just sneak in and leave again?
Tiny thing. Oh, you saw it
God.
It's so funny.
Crispin's been sending out pictures of his junk to every girl in school.
That's not how I heard it. I thought it was just one girl.
And then she sent it to everyone.
Who was it?
That's even worse though, by the way.
Crispin.
The new girl, Nicole.
Sexually harassing our new students? You're in big trouble, mister.
They should both be in trouble. Him for doing that and her for doing what she did.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh God, not you two.
Your principal called and told me there was a problem at school. A boy sent you some unsolicited pictures?
Mom,
Yes.
this is gross. I'm not talking about it with you.
You were forced to look at sexual imagery, Nicole. The child psychologists say that can really stunt development.
Well, every day I'm forced to look at the principal's fat titties just hanging out all over the goddamn place.
This isn't about her. Look, I just need to know if you're okay. This was very serious.
I think we should exaggerate trauma for pity gifts. I mean, we have been violated. Why not get something out of it at least, you know?
Mom, I really don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? It's okay, you can tell me.
You won't be mad?
No, you didn't do anything wrong.
Well, I don't
Well.
know. He sent me the picture and just wouldn't stop texting me. And you got the limited phone plan, so I couldn't block his number. It just wouldn't stop.
Oh, I'm sorry, we'll take care of that tomorrow. Now, what else?
Well, the next day at school, he was way too confident with me. Just pinning me against the locker and licking my earlobes.
That's what they fetishize now? Just sick.
I know. He told me I was his property, and I just started crying. I don't know what to do.
There, it's all right. Oh, this is the hardest part of being a mom, I swear.
I'm sorry I'm a disappointment, Mom. I'd want a daughter who gets A's on math tests instead of D's to the face.
Stop it. I love you, okay? Is there any way I can make this better? Anything at all?
Well, maybe some new, less revealing outfits so boys stop hitting on me.
What?
Okay.
A whole wardrobe. Just to get me through to graduation.
No, sweetie, you can't shift your whole life around over one abuser. I'm calling the school to get him expelled.
Oh, all right. I guess it's fine too.
And if they don't, I'm filing a lawsuit. We'll even move if we have to.
Gaming check, how you doing?
Welcome in. Happy Friday. How are you doing? Oh my god.
What? Again? But I just...
Shh, it's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. Now, where's that office number?
I think...
Well, guess who didn't get expelled? Mom called again and threatened with a lawsuit. She forgot one crucial detail, though. I'm on the assisted income lunch plan, so they knew she couldn't afford a lawyer. Like 6 different alimony
Fucking
checks,
hell.
and they're all going to hair bleaching. So we're moving. Again. Swear to God, I can never be satisfied. Not until it's too late.
Alright.
So we're just
That was fast.
moving away.
Da-dim! New message. Wait. Attention 5 is 6 privilege 7. The biggest non-factor news I've ever heard in the school. At least someone talks to you. Okay.
Don't really get this one.
I don't get it either, but pretty sure it's something. Glad it's Friday. How are you all? My eye is tearing up and I kinda gotta pee.
I guess that answers that. We're doing a break.
Yes. At some point when Tiva presses the button.
BRB.
BRB.
We're back.
We are. And look who's cold now suddenly.
It is indeed still cold here.
It depends on where you are in Germany, because it's cold in this apartment, I can tell you that, even though I turned on the heating earlier. Also, come a bit more
Look
over
at
here.
this. Hey, I'm already cold.
Yeah, and I'm an asshole because I'm a Nicolist.
But I'm ready for spring.
I wanted to say something. Yes, the weather is weird all over Germany. In some places, I talked to a colleague today, where they hit like 16 degrees. Others, it's like barely like 5, 6. It's slowly
difference.
getting spring, but we'll get there. So, ready for the next one?
Yep.
We're gonna pick it back up at photography, if I can find it. Yeah, we can take the save from last week. Back to photography.
Does nothing in front of that matter?
The intro to beginner's photography too long. I'll simplify it by saying I'll have your shot looking
Not for these
superior
endings.
by the end of this year.
Dude, why did I pick an art class?
Where's
All
the
these
skip
kids
button?
You said
Quite observant. To
All
make
right.
up for your tardiness,
We did skip
perhaps you
before.
can help me out in the dark room. I need the chemicals cleansed for tomorrow's class.
Roll your eyes while agreeing.
Sorry, I didn't even catch your name.
it's Nicole. What's yours?
You can call me Mr. White, but my friends call me Mr. Shooter.
Okay, Mr. White. So what's first?
Well, you see, Nicole, I didn't actually call you in for chemical cleaning. Needed you alone to ask something else.
Oh god.
Here it comes.
No. Mind out of the gutter, please. It's just you had a very striking look. Positively pure.
Oh
I
god.
do a lot of freelance photography work outside of my teaching job here. How would you like to model for some community service hours?
No way I'm
Community
getting
service
naked on camera for the
hour.
community. At least $500.
Naked? No, absolutely not. You're a minor after all.
Oh, so just wearing lingerie and baby oil. Gotcha. When is it?
No, not that either. The shoot is this weekend at White Wheat Farms. Should be a nice, wholesome, sunny September day.
Okay,
Alright.
but the payment situation is...
You'll get a free meal of your choice.
Fuck that, or find the most expensive restaurant in town and do it. I like the latter.
That sounds very Nicole.
Yeah, also now you're a bit too much next to me. We need new chairs, some that don't limit our mobility.
You know what? Sure.
Oh, splendid. A nice, pure outing. Just me and my new, beautiful student, Nicole. I trust you'll brush up on your posing this week.
Well, I bend over to pick up the paper, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Then it's settled. This weekend, a nice, bright shoot should really cleanse our minds of the muddied culture surrounding us. Don't you think?
Whatever
We
you
can
say,
still go
dude.
back.
I'll be at home Googling expensive restaurants.
And a clever girl at that. A bright mind to match your bright complexion.
I don't like him.
Hey, bye.
A little bit creepy.
No.
Only
Being weirded out.
slightly.
Wonderful. Your pure skin just wonderfully fades out into the highlights of the wheat behind you.
Yeah, thanks. Could you talk about something other than skin? It's like a dermatology fever dream.
Sorry, Nicole. When something catches my eye, I just can't let it go. The curse of being a photographer.
Don't gotta be creepy about it though.
Okay. So, what's this thing on my shirt again? The Celtics logo or something?
No, the Celtic cross. Just a graphic rich with heritage that complements the nice, wholesome imagery behind you.
It's gonna-
WDD.
Yeah, white wheat something. It's gonna be the KKK, isn't it?
Why wouldn't it just say KKK?
His name is Mr. White. He is all about white. And he's making her wear a white dress with a black cross like that. It's gonna be the freaking KKK at some point.
I mean,
100%. There's some racism angle to all of this. There has to be. There has to be.
we haven't gotten that yet, I think.
Yeah, so clearly it still has to happen, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you say. So, are we done yet?
And yes, we are. It was a pleasure, Nicole.
There were some spots on the
So
bingo
there's a
card.
steakhouse on the other side of town, and
Yes, I'll hold up my end of the deal, don't worry. But before we leave, I just wanted to ask you, do you enjoy being white?
I told you.
It's so white, we need to cook meth. I think he already does that plenty by himself.
I told you.
That is true. Now we can finally stripe that off of the card too.
Hey Nicole, are you cold? I've got this hooded rope for you. Would you like to warm your hands over the fire of us burning something?
I mean, not sure how white I'll be after standing in the sun all day.
No, sorry. Allow me to rephrase the question. Do you love the white American culture? Are you a proud white woman?
Fake yes to get free food faster. I feel like that has to be the way. That would be Nicole's first thing.
Yes. I as a person, I so much do not want to click that, but...
Yeah, totally love it. A lot, actually. Can we go now?
Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I trust your heritage is important to you as well.
No impurities.
Then absolutely.
So great to find a like-minded student in my class. I love our race, and I'm proud of it. This is the first shoot of many, Nicole.
Cool. Will I get paid next time?
How would you like $50 a shoot? It adds up.
Sweet, yeah. Anytime, any place.
Now that I know you're on board for the racial purification of this country, you deserve it.
Oh. So, I'm pretty sure the photography teacher's a white nationalist.
Real quick, shouldn't he go for Jacka? Because Nicole has black hair.
But it's not about the hair.
Okay.
A lot of white people have black hair.
Yeah, but...
Now you're going to the other side. We don't need blonde hair and blue eyes.
I'm not going to the other side. I'm trying to think like a white supremacist. If I'm channeling all of that ideology, wouldn't you go for somebody who is like the whitest image you can conjure?
But Jacka already knows this school and probably the teacher as well, so maybe he has already asked her.
Fair enough.
Wasn't worth the steak.
No.
Well, in this case, I would go to like
I'm
a
sure
Michelin restaurant one.
Maybe, yeah. Funnily enough, the Michelin figure, also a white man. Coincidence? Yes, it is a coincidence. Please don't sue us, Michelin. I'm sorry. Anyway, video game.
I said the tuna's good today, and you just replied...
Remember how I told you I did that photo shoot with him?
Yes, please, brag again.
No, it's not
Oh,
that.
maybe you did not
Just
ask her yet.
The whole time he was saying this weird shit about whiteness and being white.
I guess it fits. Mr. White's a white supremacist.
White nationalist.
Isn't it the same thing?
White supremacists assume white culture is the correct culture. White nationalists politicize that.
Okay.
So...
I did not know that.
Both
White
shit?
is a white nationalist. Pretty much everyone who goes here is a white supremacist.
Oh, that makes sense.
Does it?
Am I racist if I say no?
Honestly, I don't give a shit. This is what Google told me last night.
Well, if we have some KKK guy at our school, shouldn't we do something?
Like what? Even if we told someone, they won't do anything. If being racist got you fired, like no one would have a job.
Well, I'm kind of curious now. I think I'll go up and see what he's all about. Maybe catch him on something else. You coming with me? He knows you, right?
Non-racist girls gotta stick together, or I'd rather see if a janitor is selling Xanax.
I do not know, honestly.
As much as I want to support her, I don't want to be part of this, so I would much rather see if a janitor is selling Xanax.
Dude, I really don't want to get involved. You're smart enough, you can handle it.
Are you saying that because you really mean it, or just because you don't want to go?
Both.
Can it be both?
You're such a bitch.
How? Because I don't want to see a white nationalist more than I already have to?
You got me
Understandable.
all worked up over this, and you won't even dig into it with me. What kind of friend are you?
I've known you for like a week.
We're the only two pretty girls in this lunch block. We're gonna end up best friends anyway.
And that right there is why your loyalty check isn't working.
Whatever, fine. See you after school?
Yeah, may as well. I actually have some counselor meeting for new student integration.
Oh, good luck with that.
Alright.
Why are you saying it like that?
The counselor is... well, you'll see.
He's also not great.
He also likes little girls.
See, Nicole, doesn't it just feel great to openly talk about sex in a safe environment?
No, actually, not at all. Aren't you supposed to be asking me if I'm making friends or something?
Yeah, but are you making white
Same
friends?
Same old. I prefer a different approach. Really getting into the dramatic psyche of our students. At your age, it's the #1 thing on your mind.
Is it?
Talking about sex with a man 20 years older than me is the first thing on my mind?
Merely a societal taboo. A social construct, if anything.
Huh?
Take homophobia, for example. That brand of hatred was brought on by other people. Nothing intrinsically wrong with homosexuality, but
where's he going with this?
What's the next taboo to be lifted? Let's say if you and me dated outside of school.
Here we go.
Perhaps in our lifetime, a relationship with someone of my age and someone of yours wouldn't be so frowned upon. At the end of the day, love has no boundaries. Does that make sense? Are you dialed in here?
Do we want to be dialed in though?
I want to say there are boundaries, and you're not just crossing them. You're like trying to pole vault them.
Like, I'm all in favor of breaking taboos, but there are a few taboos that should stay in place. Like, just a couple, but you know.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you think, there's a tradition, should we keep that up? And then you go, no, some traditions are meant to be gotten rid of because they're outdated. This isn't one of them.
I'm about to dial 911.
Good.
Nonsense. What's wrong?
You! Call out his pedo philosophy or talk about something way cooler.
Let's go with the first one.
Let's call him out on this bullshit.
You work at a school and you're giving me the age is just a number speech. Shouldn't you do that on your court date?
Sorry, I don't play tennis.
Hilarious.
Perhaps you're just not ready for an adult conversation. You're still growing after all, blooming as a young woman.
Yeah, so I'm off limits. Are we done here?
Well, one last food for thought. Your driver's license may say you're still a girl, but your body knows you're a woman right now. Prime for reproduction.
What?
Dude, it's so
I have a
creepy.
period?
Not to get graphic, but yes, nothing wrong with that. It's natural.
So I should have had a baby at 13 then?
No, just intercourse if the baby comes.
I'm leaving.
Theoretically, of course. If she tells her parents, I'll just say she was acting out.
People like that exist. That's the worst
I was
part.
wondering where you were.
Yeah, the counselor had me held up in there for a while.
Oh my god.
He didn't,
Defend pedophilia? He absolutely did.
Yeah, he does that. Someone should say something, right?
I would, but then I have to fill out paperwork, and honestly, they have me write enough in this place as it is.
I know, yeah.
The reason I don't want to speak up and stop this is because it involves writing.
I mean, that makes sense.
It's so... Oh my god.
Paperwork
yeah.
is very annoying.
Yes. Yeah.
So, how'd things go with Mr. White?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, about that. So I was talking to him, kind of confronting him, and his arguments weren't that out there.
Jacka?
I don't get it. He's a political extremist. How is he not out there?
See, we said that, but like, he asked me why it's okay to do Black Pride and Mexican Pride, but not White Pride, and I really didn't have an answer for him.
Because they're not in the minority.
But honestly,
Because they are not in the minority.
Skinner, how you doing?
Welcome,
Congratulations on being first as
Skinner.
well.
And what she said. Also,
Yeah,
I
but
think...
this is how they get the younger people. Like, hey, all of these other people matter. Why do you not matter? That's how they get it. Your timing is creepy. Skinner was waiting for it.
Yeah, Skinner has been lurking the entire time, waiting for the most opportune moment. I would have done that. So, again, you are not in the minority here. I do not know, but I would imagine in places where the predominant... wait, let me start over. What I said just counted each other out. I would say in places where people of white skin color are in the minority, maybe there they do have something like that. I don't think they would call it white pride because of a connotation, but I'm pretty sure they would have something like it. Just like everywhere, the people that live there, like different cultures, at some point come together to celebrate their cultures, and that's perfectly fine. But this racism bullshit isn't about let's celebrate the fact that we are white. It's not about that. You're just using that as an...
It's not the point, though. It shows how easily you can take these people in. And that's why...
It's like Jacka said, he asked me that question, I didn't immediately have an answer.
And then you start thinking like, hey, yeah, he actually has a point.
There is nothing wrong with celebrating who you are.
But this is why a lot of these kids are now also being dragged in that direction. Because we're targeting them on TikTok. We make these videos just for them. And then they start thinking,
Except, you know, there's a difference between me going out into the street and going, hey, I'm happy to be a German. I'm proud to be a German. I like the German culture. I like the German food. I like the German values. There is nothing wrong with being proud of who you are and where you come from. The problem happens when you go, I'm these things, but that makes me better than other people. No, we can all be proud of who we are and where we came from and all of these things that is part of us. The moment you go, and that makes me better than you. No. Now you misunderstand how that works. My ex-friend turned into something like Mr. White. I'm happy it's your ex-friend because fuck people like that. Fuck people like that. It's weird celebrating an immutable characteristic in the first place, but then everyone should be able to. Yes, if I want to celebrate that I have green eyes, let me celebrate that I've got green eyes. If I say I've got green eyes and therefore I am better than you, no, I'm not. And if anybody tells you otherwise, they're wrong. No. I hate racism. And xenophobia and all the other flavors of it. It's all bullshit.
So you just kind of backed off then?
Well, not exactly. I kept asking more and more about it, and we actually agreed on a lot. He wants me to
Jacka,
shoot with him this weekend for the White Pride Party's blog.
And what'd you tell him?
I said absolutely. Nothing wrong with being proud of your heritage. Why not? Plus $50 for the day.
Did he mention an ethno-state for white people?
He might have briefly gone into it. He kept telling me how pretty my skin was. I wasn't paying attention. What's an ethno-state anyway?
A country where all the non-white races are kinda exterminated.
And that's a problem.
Probably not even that serious. All I know is I'm proud to be white.
He doesn't mean that bit, but he has a point with the other bits.
I don't know where I heard that from. And wait, let me Google this. I once heard an amazing thing, and I want to be able to pinpoint who I heard it from. Wait, let me Google the phrase.
Here it comes.
Who said this? Maya Angelou. When people show you who they are, believe them. Yeah, wouldn't you agree that it would be great? You know, you're proud of who you are. I am proud of who I am. Would it be great if we had a state entirely to ourselves? No. No, it wouldn't be. I'm sure he didn't mean that. Yes, he did. He bangs on people thinking, oh, it's not that bad. He didn't. Yes, he did mean that. Yes, he meant that. This man ain't set up a command I sent him 2 days ago.
I was already wondering what you meant with dating.
That is Juice, and I didn't get the time yet. Sorry. Despite all of your wonderful help, I did see your message, but I haven't gotten around to it. Sorry, I'm a horrible person.
Should I send you a reminder?
No.
This is hitting home very closely right now because you see that with the current elections in America as well, where lots of people go like, oh, but I didn't think he actually meant that.
But he said he doesn't want to follow all of these horrible things that people have made into a nice handy document for him. He wouldn't do these things. And then shocked Pikachu faces when the racists do the racist things. Like, oh my god. And I don't understand how you can, like, I'm yearning for the power to get into people's minds. Racists will do racist things.
Well, let's see where this will lead us. I think we're losing Jacka here.
Yeah. So, Tifa, do we agree to disagree? Or do we...
Like a fat-sitting liberal.
You know what? maybe it's not so bad after all, right?
I mean, I guess when you think about it, it is kinda silly to tell just one group they can't be proud.
Exactly, like, isn't that racism in itself?
That's exactly what they're saying.
It's not so bad. Hey, you should come to the shoot with me. We can make it a social thing for a good cause, you know?
This weekend, yeah, I guess I could do another shoot.
Awesome, yeah, it'll be fun. He'll fill us in on his whole solution for race relations and everything.
Oh my god.
No state solution?
Maybe, but who cares? If black people get February, we could at least get California.
You think all the white people would fit there?
If not, then Washington and Oregon too. Minorities still have another 47 states to pick from anyway.
That's a good point. See you this weekend.
White power!
Oh my fucking god. How many endings does this game have? Like 50.
Oh my god.
I went to the shoot, and Mr. White got the bright idea of having us build a chlorine bomb that could level a food court. We didn't really know what we were doing while giving him a hand with the supplies. We just thought he had a really big pool. He detonated it at a Puerto Rican rights bingo night, killing himself in the process, leaving us as the only living traces of DNA found at the scene. It's ironic because, like, I wasn't racist in the first place.
Yes, you were!
Then I dabbled in racism just to be friendly. Then I tried really hard to convince the jury I still wasn't racist, and now I need to be racist and join some Aryan sisterhood for prison protection. Is it like this for every model?
Yeah, I'm not racist, but you know, my cousin is black. I have a colleague who's black.
I have black. Here's a hot take. And I stand by this. You can dislike it if you want, but I don't give a fuck. I think I'm right. If you're friends with racists, you are a racist. You allow it to happen. My neighbor is black.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I still live next to him.
If it smells like a Nazi, if it walks and talks and sounds like one, it's a Nazi. History has shown us what happens to them.
I want to say, if you're a racist, you're not necessarily a Nazi. But it is...
Really? Where's the difference?
I feel like you can... Wait, how am I gonna explain this? No. I do feel like not every racist is necessarily a Nazi, but now I feel like that sounds like I'm trying to defend it, which I am not.
Yes.
But I feel like a Nazi goes like even a step further and acts on...
I was gonna say every Nazi is a racist, not every racist is a Nazi.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, why do you agree with that when I'm saying the same thing?
Tifa, we're trying to take the shovel out of your hands. We agree with what you're saying, it's just... Like, it's like, well, you know, terminal cancer isn't decapitation. Yes, but in both, you're dead.
It's different.
It's like, yes, agreed, it's different, but they're both horrible and need to be eradicated.
But yes, that's exactly what I'm saying, thank you.
But
you made it seem like I'm defending them here, so I had to think of reasons on how to explain that that's not the case.
We got you, don't worry. My cat is black. My favorite Nazi racist bullshit thing to say is, well, if you're so tolerant, you have to tolerate my opinion too. No, tolerance ends at intolerance. It doesn't work like that.
But freedom of speech.
You are allowed to say whatever you want, but if you say racist shit, the consequence is I will label you a racist. So, just because you can say and write whatever you want doesn't mean I don't get to have a reaction to it.
But now I'm wondering, what did we not have on our bingo card yet? Because I kind of forgot that the racism could be there. I was very stuck on it's gonna stick to the sexual harassment part.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong in Class of 09.
Like, what do we still have?
Good thing we can vote against it. Yes, elections in Germany this Sunday. Please vote. Please vote. I already did.
I thought I could actually. I signed up for voting, and then I got an email voting, and then I got an email back, and I was like, "Oh, you can't vote.
Should I vote as well?
It's only for Germans."
You should vote in the countries where you can vote. Yes, definitely. Because if you don't, then idiots who have idiot ideas will go vote, and then they will outvote you, and that's not good.
Yeah, I never cared much about voting, to be honest. I think I voted like twice or 3 times in my life. But
and
now,
see where that led us.
But now it kind of feels like you have to go just to vote against the Nazis. You know what I mean?
I remember going to school and learning a lot about history. And I thought, it's really cool that I learn these things from history books. I don't need to live it. I'm sorry for everybody that did. But I would
past that point
I would like humanity to continue evolving and learn from things that have happened and not repeat the same mistakes. And the country that that's fine. Usually, most countries I'm aware of, at least Germany and the US, and I think the UK as well, have a thing where you can vote by mail-in ballot. So that even if you're not there, because that's the same thing with us. I'm not here on Sunday. That's why I did the mail-in option. And really half a middle between left and right here, so it's kind of hard to choose. Well, I would say it isn't, because if one side is the Nazis and the other is anything but Nazis, then that is my choice. If there's only 2 choices. But
I feel like the biggest problem, if there's difficulty between choosing between the left and the right, is also the points they bring. Because I do believe the right is bringing up good points that a lot of people are frustrated about, and that should be changed as well. Like when it comes to...
You cannot say that sentence without giving at least one example.
That's why I'm going into, like when it comes to immigration, for example. I do agree as well that that is not being done in a good way. I do not believe, and just hear out, Jack, yeah, thank you, like he already jumps right in. Like I do believe changes need to be made to how immigration happens. Integration needs to be handled better, and we can't just go anymore, okay, we'll open all of the borders and don't do anything. Like that is stuff that does need to be changed. And I understand the frustration that comes with it, and the right is very good at, what do you call it, on piling in on that and pulling all of those things out and go like, hey, we're going to change it. And what I do find a bit frustrating about the left side, even though I am very much on the left, is that I feel like they're not going hard enough against the right, which makes them a bit more popular. Because I feel like they've been really aggressive this year in their marketing, in going towards...
over here.
At least over here and from my experience. And especially in trying to appeal to the younger crowd. And the left is more like, oh, you know what, we're going to keep doing things how we've always done them. And things will work out, you know. And I think that is biting them in the ass at the moment.
Too many people on the left side of a political spectrum in power go like, yeah, I just believe that people will do the right thing and it will all work out. I just believe that people won't just amass all the wealth in the world into like 5 to 10 people, and then the other 99.9% of population will just be left to starve. That's not gonna happen because we're all good people, right?
Yeah,
no,
but that's the problem. You can't do that. And especially now, with Trump having been elected in power and all of the shitstorm I'm not even going to touch right now happening there, that is bringing so much influence
to the rest of the world.
To the rest of the world. But
well,
also,
he gets away with it, so why can't we do this?
Yes, because that is actually really scary. For the first time in a very long time, lots of Nazis have started seeing the light and realized it doesn't hurt.
The cockroaches suddenly don't scurry anymore when somebody flicks on the light switch.
Yes, they have started crawling out of these holes. And it's going to be, even if the AfD in Germany, for example, doesn't win the election, it's going to be really hard to stuff them back in there, to be honest. But that's all because of the influence that is being put towards here. And I feel like that is something the left has not neglected because they've spoken out against it, but they haven't been aggressive enough to counter all of that, I think.
I don't think a lot of the actual issues are being tackled. But first, we have Antifa, a lot of against right demonstrations, so I don't see how you see that. because demonstrations and voting are two different things. I hope that everybody who supports the demonstrations that have happened, I do appreciate them, but I hope that all the people that go onto the street and demonstrate against all of these things, and all the people that see this and go, I like this, that they will go to vote on Sunday and put their opinion on the paper and make it heard. Because...
No.
I let you finish. Now it's my moment.
Yeah.
I understand we both want to talk. So a good call.
That's why I stopped. I realized you weren't done yet. You took a breath. I thought you had a dot behind there.
But what I see happening anyway is that a specific party keeps getting more and more popular. So yes, we do have the movements to point out, hey, this is not good. We have that happens. But at the same time, that part also keeps getting more popular, and I think that's a problem. What I think is the actual issue underneath us all, that the companies, the parties who are like, let's say, center leaning to the left, all the way from the center, all the way to the left, they go with things like, oh, we need to, like in Germany, German is a gendered language. Every word in German has a gender. So a few years ago, it became a thing that we started using gender-neutral language, which is really hard in German. So either you change how you use certain words, or you put like a colon or an asterisk in them.
Especially as a foreigner, that is so annoying to read.
And it doesn't make it easier to read. You can get used to it. I had to use it for work. I got used to it. I started using it myself. It's doable. But there are people who cannot pay their rent. So, luckily I'm not in that position, but during the war in Ukraine, gas prices shoot up, energy prices shoot up, food gets more expensive. So now imagine, I come home after a long day of work, trying to pay my bills, and I receive my bill for gas. And suddenly, this is realistic, this has happened to people, not us, again, thankfully, blessed. You have to pay 1,600 euros until the end of a month for all the gas you used, because prices have quadrupled, increased 5, 6, 7 times. And now you don't have that money laying around because you work a job where you get the legal minimum and you do what you can. But life's expensive. Life has gotten dramatically more expensive. Inflation 10, 20%. Some things have gotten really expensive that you use every day. Food has gotten more expensive. Energy, travel, everything. And then you're looking for a party to go, we will do something. And then you're being told, oh yeah, but we have to first change our language. That is not the issue that drives me. My issue is I don't know how to fucking survive with the money I make.
But that's exactly what I mean when the left hasn't been that aggressive towards these things. Because if we're just talking about like hard left and hard right here for now, nothing in the middle. Like yes, there are anti-Nazi demonstrations and against right demonstrations. But then they're just saying, you're bad. I don't really hear about, okay, that really sucks, but this is how we will tackle the issues. And that's where the focus should be in my mind, because you have one party that is promising all these things like, I'm gonna make sure you can pay for your gas, I'm gonna make rent lower, I will
lower the prices of groceries.
Groceries affordable.
Yeah.
While also deporting all of the foreigners, but that's besides the point. And then you have the left that goes like, oh no, that is so bad.
Yes.
You can't say these things. But not, this is what we're going to do. And the focus is really about being against what the right party is saying, but not about how we're tackling the issues.
Which is something that's
how it comes across to me.
Those parties, those politicians, do on purpose, because while you are busy fighting me on the bullshit I spew, you don't spend the time actually getting your point across.
Yeah, but that's why they're getting more popular and popular, because even if you don't agree with everything the right is saying, you will still vote for them because you feel like they will at least tackle the issues that affect you.
And when you did vote for the parties center to left, that got you into the situation where you are now. At least that's what some people think. I do not agree with this, but
no party will 100% with your values. Yeah, exactly. But then you would go like, okay, this party also has points that do affect me.
One other thing specific to Germany, and then we'll get back to the game, hopefully. Germany has a weird history when it comes to immigration. So after World War II, the country needed to be rebuilt. Eventually, deals had been made with other countries. For example, one of the biggest ones was with Turkey, to get guest workers over here. Now, the government at that point in time invited all of these people from Turkey specifically and other parts of the world, but Turkey specifically, to come over to Germany to help work here and rebuild the country. They never said that they have to leave when we're done. So they were here. So what was thought originally to be you come over here, you build this, we pay you, and then you leave. Now they're here and they want to stay here because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? They've spent 10, 12, 15 years here already. They've made a life for themselves. Of course they want to stay here. That makes perfect sense. But instead of working on what I would consider sensible immigration, when people move here and decide that they want to live here, you have to learn the language to some degree. It doesn't have to be perfect, just to get through your life.
No, you have to adapt.
Yes, if you want to move to a country, Germany in this case, I believe you should become part of that country. You should integrate yourself. You make the conscious choice to go somewhere, and you make the choice to stay there, potentially for your life. I think you should do things like learn the language, learn about the culture, these things. That hasn't really happened for a long time. And also because of Germany's history, a lot of it was like, oh, you have a problem with our immigration systems. If you say that, you are automatically a Nazi. That's not the case. I want everybody to come here. I want everybody to have the best lives. But if you move to Germany, I would like you to learn German. Not perfect, just enough to get by. I would like that. I would like you to pay your taxes here. I would like you to find a job. Live your best life, but be part of a society. That's what I would want. That's not exactly what has happened. And a lot of times the government has made it worse. When in 2015 suddenly Syrians walked 5,000 fucking kilometers with nothing but the shirts on their back all the way to Germany, our chancellors at the time said the borders are open. Right move. I appreciate
Totally understandable in the situation
Yes.
of a crisis, but
Yes.
after that, it just kind of stayed like that.
And then what happened is too many of these people were put into temporary homes. And then they were told, yeah, you can't leave because you don't have papers. We can't verify your identity. And if we can't do that, and if you don't have the papers, you cannot work here. We will not integrate you.
It's funny how easy that suddenly was when the Ukrainians started coming.
Because they are part of Europe. That's different. It's racist, but it's different. So Syrian refugees have been here some of them have been here for at this point 10 years, not being allowed to integrate themselves. People have tried hard. So that brings all new issues. It's not good to be effectively jailed after you went through all of this. These people, a lot of them, need therapy. They need help. They need a perspective. They need the chance at normalcy. All of these things. And instead, we went, German bureaucracy, you don't have the right papers. And we will...
I think
you
we can
cannot get
agree
that.
it's a system that really needs to change. It's a really hard topic, but
Yeah, it's easy to get mad about, but it's really hard to fix. It will take years and tons of money and tons of resources. But if we never start, it only gets worse.
yeah, but then you circle back to what the whole issue is when you have one side that makes it this whole thing to change that.
Plus, yes, circling back. But now I'm telling you all of this, and you understand that walking 5,000 kilometers on your feet to try to run away from a war, I'm happy you survived. I don't even want to think of all the shit you dealt with. But I have a hard time thinking about your issues now that you're in the country where I already lived, when I can't pay my bills. You know, I don't have the luxury to think of other people because I'm suffering myself on a different level with different things, but my life freaking sucks. I don't have the time for compassion. Anyway.
And also one last thing about this topic is the stupid flyers that are going around. I'm not even sure which party it was, the left or the right. And it just has things like courage. Nothing else on there.
Yeah, what do you want to tell me with that?
What do you want me to do with
How I feel about your
courage?
party means nothing. That's not the question, but you have a banner that says courage.
Like, you're not convincing me to go vote for you, you know? It's
Okay,
just...
so how are you gonna courage an energy crisis? How are you gonna courage our crumbling infrastructure?
Someone messed up there is what I'm saying.
I want to see the
Anyway.
faces when I try to pay my groceries by going, thank you, sir, all of your groceries will be $14.85, and I'll go, courage. I'll get slapped.
Bro, when I worked in retail and electronics store, and the amount of times I'd have a conversation with a literal 12-year-old because the parent doesn't English, low-key irritated me, and then sometimes the child doesn't quite understand what I'm saying because they're 12, yeah.
Yes.
That is a part of integration that went wrong.
I would agree. And, I mean, it's impossible to say in that moment, did the parents never try? Or did they not get the chance? Because both can be equally valid. But yes, those things. I would like to see this changed. But I always go out of my way to try and order food, etc. in broken Spanish when I go on a vacation in Spain. I try to speak Dutch to people in stores and stuff as much as I can when we're in the Netherlands. It's funny because then usually with me they revert to English or German if I can detect my accent. But, you know, I'm trying. I've
But that, I
been
want to
with
say
you for
that
like
is already
14 years.
appreciated.
Glad to see that we agree on the important stuff. Yes.
I think that especially when it comes to politics, it's getting more and more of a
Shit show. Because people are getting more and more extreme in a way.
yeah.
If you don't agree with me, you're bad.
But it's also a very hard topic to discuss sometimes, especially if you are on opposite sides of the opinion. Because I think not just me, I think everyone gets
Too
really
emotionally charged, yeah.
Too emotionally charged.
There's assholes everywhere.
There's a lot of anger behind it, a lot of frustration on both sides. So it's also a really hard discussion to just have with someone when you don't agree, unlike other topics, I feel like. Like, this shit escalates so fast.
Yeah, you don't agree with me, you are that slur.
Yeah, because this is one of the topics where you don't want to see it from the other side, usually.
Yeah, but the moment you go, I don't want to see it from any other perspective, is where you lose me. Like, at that point, I'm like, okay, well.
Yeah, but that goes both ways. Like, I don't want to see the other perspective of the Nazi, and I don't want to understand his reasoning and be convinced that he is right. So he obviously feels the same about you. So you already are in a clash. But with a normal discussion on, is pineapple supposed to be on pizza? You can talk about it, like, more civilized. Actually, pineapple on pizza is the wrong. No!
I was gonna say, you picked the perfect example.
But with other topics, it just seems so much easier to talk about, hey, I like the color blue because blah, 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 blah. And then you can go like, oh, I see your point. I kind of like blue too because of that.
I think it's important, if you want to have these conversations, I think it's important to realize that first of all, we're all people. That's easy to forget sometimes, you know?
What annoys me the most are the voting doesn't matter anyways. People,
Idiots.
In times like
So
this,
stupid.
it really does. It is so important. So everyone, if you can, vote. Do it.
Yes. Whenever there's an election where you live that you can participate in, please go vote. The times where it was safe to be complacent and just not participate in that, I think those are over. We now live in that part of history where it matters. It matters more than before. So
I could have agreed with
Please
that 10 years ago. Because like I said, I didn't really vote myself either. Like, didn't matter that much to me which party.
Yeah, like we're gonna go forward. Do we go the left or the right way? We're gonna go forward. I'm okay with going forward and I'm okay with the left and right choices, so let's just go forward. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. But now it's...
And now
torn
the question
apart.
is, do you want ice cream to be 5 cents more expensive, or do you hate people that don't look exactly like you? I will choose the more expensive ice cream.
We are now at the point where voting does matters. Also, I love pineapple on pizza. It's my favorite pizza.
I'm okay with it. I like it. Yeah. So.
Don't touch my ice cream, man.
No, it's not. But since we all enjoy the racist part of a conversation and this game, how about we do the other endings that connect to this?
Sounds good.
So let's go back to this question, because agreeing to disagree like a fence-sitting liberal leads to a different ending.
You know what? Forget it. Just do what you want. I'd rather have a white nationalist lunch friend than no friend at all.
I've heard that argument before. Slightly different words, but still. And no.
Nicole, you rock. You can't let some silly politics get in the way of us, right?
Yeah, sure. It's not worth getting worked up over.
Cool. I'll see you at lunch tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for not saying white power this time.
You can tell me who
At
our
least
third president was. Show of hands. Yes?
Who was the third one?
I was just thinking that I do not know.
Washington was the first, right? Yeah, Hamilton. Washington was the first.
Lincoln.
Jefferson was the second? Jefferson was second, I think.
Ha, psycho.
I think Lincoln.
Thomas Jefferson?
Very good. One of the more interesting...
What? No.
Gaming check. You get all the points.
List of U.S. presidents. Why wasn't Jefferson?
Why would this game lie to you?
Who was the second then? Second was John Adams.
Oh, that's a name I don't think I've
I keep forgetting John Adams exists. Sorry, John Adams. No disrespect. I don't know what you did, or whether I like you or not.
Where is Lincoln in the list? Probably number 60.
Lincoln is later.
12. No, we're already at 20.
16. No one remembers John Adams. Yeah.
To be fair, I don't know the majority. There's like 6 presidents I can probably name. A bit more.
He didn't have a cool moment in Hamilton, so... Sorry. Hey, Lin-Manuel Miranda, if you ever hear this, can you make one about all the presidents like back then? That would be really cool and it would be good for my trivia knowledge.
It's okay, Tifa, you're not American. To be completely honest though, even if I was American, unpopular opinion, I don't feel like I would need to know all of the presidents. Like, I currently also don't know all of the political parties that have, or all of our ministers that have been in charge in the Netherlands.
Same.
Why would it matter that I know all of the presidents? Or
that's what I'm saying. Not all of them, just some key ones. Like, first one seems important, current one seems important, and then some historical ones that seem important to you.
Where you might actually learn it in history, where you go like, okay, this dude, this, that. I can fully understand that. But for as far as I'm aware, you have to learn like the order of all of the presidents.
No, I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, we did that in Germany in classes too at some point, but like I don't recall. I recall some, but
I don't think we ever covered that in school.
Presidents of the 19th century for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, he had sex with slaves. Gross.
What down? Now, who can tell me Jefferson?
I mean, agreed, but still.
No hands? Okay, Nicole.
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. Huh was not one of his achievements.
I'm pretty sure Jefferson said her at some point.
You hear how no one's laughing?
Just answer the question. At least try.
What was it again?
Thomas Jefferson's biggest achievement. What was it?
I don't know, and who gives a shit?
I couldn't name all the British prime ministers. Yeah, exactly, it's the same thing. So this kind of boils down to the same thing, at least one is politer than the other. Yeah. Nicole is more who gives a shit though.
Jack, we'll need some Smash Bros later before I change the deck, and I'm gonna go finish packing. So I might be there with one ear to watch and listen, but I'm not gonna participate. Sorry. Travel coming up.
Yes. Trash to take out and vacations to prepare.
Yeah, I need to remove Tifa. How about we get the Nicole energy going and say who gives a shit?
Yeah, that seems
Who
alright.
gives a shit?
What?
Is that the first time you ever heard that? You can't force me to care about any of this.
You'll care when your SAT scores come back.
I'm not taking the SATs. You only need that if you're going to a 4-year college.
Oh, so you're not going to college then? Think you have it all figured out?
Why would a girl pay $40,000 a year to get raped by a frat boy?
Ha ha. Very funny.
No, actually it isn't.
Hilarious. Get more laughs than you.
Nicole, get it together!
The government forces me to be here, and you expect me to try volleyball?
God damn it, our team keeps fucking losing. So fucking gay!
Shut the fuck up, idiot.
Fucking whore, shut up!
Hey, coach, are we just... Okay, no discipline for that one. Go on.
I didn't get into lacrosse camp. Such bullshit!
Well, maybe just get better at it?
No, you don't understand. Like, there's all these dumbass underprivileged student passes. They're doing so many that like 20% of the sports are automatically filled. All these Mexican kids act like America's so racist when they got the fucking red carpet rolled out for everything.
You mean like affirmative action? I think that's what they call it.
I call it.
Oh my god, here we go. Here we go, people. Here we go.
You love rap music. Where the fuck does that come from?
I love rap music.
So I can't be racist, right? My favorite rapper is black.
Who's your favorite rapper?
That one. I was saying it for Nicole.
Oh shit, I just noticed the G Mobile. You know it. Let's say we love rap music.
Oh, I did not even see that. We love rap music.
Calm down and just listen to rap music or something?
Everyone in their fucking rap music now? Whatever happened to classic rock? Or country, you know, like real music?
Classic rock's classic for a reason. It sucks now.
Oh yeah, you probably don't even know where to find it.
Where do you find it? Off graphic tees at failing anchor stores?
No. Yes, fuck you. I want rap music off the radio so wigger kids like you could suffer.
Oh god.
Wigger? What's a wigger?
Liking black...
A white person trying to not act like a white person.
A white person who acts black. A wigger. I think that's the first time I've heard of that.
Good for you. You didn't go to a school like this.
People or something, whatever.
But that's beside the point. Just get your grades up, Nicole.
Uh-huh.
And also, if you could stop writing death to pedophiles on...
No, keep doing that.
That would be great. Promoting violence is so vulgar.
But...
He's gotta have such a backache from moving the goalposts like that. Oh, you can't say death to pedophiles. You can't promote violence, but you can promote pedophilia. Really? Haven't heard that term since I was about 15.
I'm gonna...
Would you say around the middle to late, early 2000s? Because class of 09. You were gonna?
No, I was gonna go quote a Dutch political party when it came to pedophilia, but I won't even go there.
There was an actual, seriously, political party in the Netherlands trying to legalize pedophilia.
Yeah, they
It didn't
wanted
happen.
to lower the age of consent to 11 a couple years back. And basically the reasoning behind it in an interview was once that a person who is like 11 has the option to say what they want. Like if you offer them ice cream and you ask, hey, do you want strawberry or vanilla? They're able to say, hey, I want vanilla ice cream.
If you're old enough to make a choice, you're old enough for that. It's their line of thinking.
So they can make a choice, they know what they want. So they are old enough to also consent to sexual actions
No,
with
they are
someone
not.
else.
They are not old enough to consent.
So that was their reasoning, and they were voted out. Well, the party got banned at some point, like obviously.
Yes.
But
As they should be.
There was like no shame. They were full out
Of course not.
with their main goal of
course
making
not.
pedophilia legal.
Because some jackass who believes this shit gets out like on the internet most likely and then posts a message, and then other morons keep joining, and then they go, well, if the 15 people in this room all think the same thing that I'm thinking, I'm not the only one. 15 people can't be wrong. And
but yeah, it was an actual party.
Imagine you offer a 12-year-old boy a $5,000 loan so you can buy a PC, for example.
Yeah. All good.
Yes, we have age of consent laws for a reason. Our government makes weed legal. Germany did. I don't see a problem with it.
Probably at some point.
Don't pedophiles deserve to die?
Nicole, no one deserves to die.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's really peaceful of you.
I used to be as brash as you at a young age, but then I found a release so satisfying it drained every drop of anger I had.
Do we want to know?
Oh, how dare you!
You didn't say no.
That's enough for today.
I was gonna say,
Leave.
he's a groomer. Yeah, he is. We already know that part.
Yeah.
She almost got me that time.
Dude!
Oh, cool. You joined too?
Yeah, it's my heritage. I have to support it.
We know, by the way, because in some of the other endings, he asks to measure the young girls' bodies to make bathing suits for them.
Yeah.
And he very much likes to talk about sex with the younger kids as well.
Yeah, like, it's been very clearly stated that he is a pedophile, and every girl that we've talked to is like, yeah, he keeps trying to normalize pedophilia. That's the thing he does.
Why is everyone in this game weird?
Because all of this is based on the real interactions the developers had.
Teenagers, am I right?
That's the thing. It's weird, and if you see this and you think, I don't feel okay with this, good. Everybody here sucks for some reason or other. Everybody does. But all of this stuff actually happens.
Do you think the cross is kind of stretched out on my shirt?
Why is this suddenly popular?
I don't know. I'll probably see Mr. White to trade it in for a swastika shirt. I could have sworn there were less of you last week.
Hey, Nicole, where's your heritage shirt?
My what?
You know, to support this grand cause.
Grand cause?
No, Jeffrey, you're making it sound weird. What we mean is, like, we're just fucking down for our heritage, you know?
Why would I care about that?
When you think about it, everyone's kind of against us as white people, you know? There's nothing more punk rock than being white.
The only people in punk rock are white.
Yeah, so come on, Nicole. You gonna join or what? You're the last girl who hasn't signed up for the white pride party. We love a pretty girl like you to become one of us.
Sorry, what are the benefits?
Why are you even asking?
Benefits of what exactly?
White nationalism? Like, what's in it for me?
I'm sorry, but she even has the W for white on her shirt.
Damn, we got for it. We're in a line of racist endings, I think.
Well, you get these kick-ass shirts for one.
I know what's in it for me. Before, everyone just avoided me. Like I was a freak or something. But then Jekka saw me crying in the hall alone and invited me to the white pride party. Now I really belong somewhere. And you can belong too.
This is really sad because this is also how they pull you in.
Yeah.
But this kid just wants to feel
like
he's
part
included.
of something, and then the only people that are willing that he feels like that are willing to have him are the Nazis, and then he goes, well, at least they give me something to live for, right? Like, they're my family now, so they can't be that bad because they appreciate me.
Why are you staring at her chest, Tifa? You're not gonna tell me that W was not the very first thing you saw.
Skinner, because whenever a person wears something with a print on this, like this, or these boos, people look at them. It happens. It's normal. Didn't even know it was a W till he pointed out. Well, then maybe you should pay more attention, Skinner.
So for you, it's a club for easy social acceptance?
Well, kinda.
But everybody already hits on me. I'm not desperate for social acceptance.
I guess there's that.
So let me ask this. Now that you're in this club, do girls talk to you now?
Not really. But the guys, they always talk to me now.
It's something.
Like for fun, to socialize, or to give you pride party orders?
Well, the orders are fun, so kind of both.
At least they're talking to me.
Exactly.
How about we see how racist he'd be with female attention?
Go.
You know, Jeffrey, this might be sudden, but like, you want to take me out later?
Kill you? I couldn't do that. Unless, of course, Mr. White told me to.
No, I mean like, take me out on a date?
I think you missed the unless Mr. White asked.
No, I didn't miss that. I was still recovering. I didn't have the emotional resources available to...
I thought you might have missed that.
I'll do anything the Führer says.
Date? You mean like dinner and hugging and kissing?
Yeah, all of it. But you're pretty busy with all this white pride stuff, huh?
Well, not that busy. I gotta egg a synagogue this Friday, but I could make time.
You know, this Friday's like my only free day for the next, like, forever, so damn, too bad.
What? Oh, well, maybe I don't have to.
Hey guys!
Oh, hey, what's up?
Long time no see.
Jeffrey, I just wanted to remind you that you need to bring the extra large eggs this Friday. We need a big splat.
Of course. Yeah. About that?
Oh my god, I don't want to hear it. I'm so busy as it is. Seriously, if you fuck this up, you're out.
Jeffrey, what about our date this Friday?
What's gonna win? Racism? Or the chance to go on a date? Like emo eggs or something. Yes.
Could you? I think so too.
I hope so. I don't like either if this whole situation is bad, but...
What the fuck is this? I thought you'd die for this cause.
Sorry, Jekka, but I kinda just did this because no one else would talk to me. But now that Nicole's asking me out, well, having a girlfriend's way more important than the final solution.
Dude, what?
You little fucking race traitor. Mr. White trained me for this moment. Aryan students,
Imperial Scribe Jekka!
how may we serve you? Jeffrey here is no longer our brother and he must be eliminated. Take care of him.
Finally, I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, I hated being seen with him on rallies.
Oh, Nicole, we just gotta take care of a little business here, but you wanna hang out after school?
Are you actually just gonna have him killed right here?
Well, duh, but it's just politics, you know.
It's not personal.
Who would have thought if you join a group that wants to kill other people for being different, one day they might target you?
How's Mr. White doing?
Well, he gave medals to everyone who killed Jeffrey, so I take it he's pretty happy. But can I vent? Like, they're not even medals, just little shirt pins.
Yeah, fatal excommunication's definitely one of the less gratifying felonies. At least when you rob a bank, you get money.
Speaking of Mr. White, he's like obsessed with you.
Still?
Always asks about you, always talks about you.
What was the last thing he asked?
He asked if Montana sounded like a good name for a death camp.
No, about me.
Always about you? Okay. Well, he wasn't really asking, just wondering aloud if your hair was too dark for you to bear racially pure children.
I was waiting for this. Remember how earlier I was complaining about why wouldn't he ask Jekka? She is blonde. Like, isn't that the thing?
Yeah, but I was just thinking, before you press the pause button, I was just thinking it. If you now look at them standing side by side, Nicole is even whiter.
Yeah, plus she has the blue eyes.
Yeah, but her skin complexion is
more fair.
purer.
Yeah. Was Mr. Black not in this game?
He's already been shipped off.
I know. It's so obvious you diet, right?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Definitely. Yeah, no.
The fuck is this?
It's been about 3 weeks now since I've gone to school. Once the news hit they killed Jeffrey, the literal FBI stepped in and expelled all the white nationalists. The end, right? Well, see, like 95% of the school were in the white pride party, including the teachers. No teachers, no students, no school. Jekka sent me a Polaroid of herself in prison, and she's already covered in the Aryan tattoos. So it really makes you think. Makes you think about how indifference leads to a whole bunch of stupid shit.
As a life lesson. Hold up, why she gotta pick up Slim Shady? Why not?
I think the only reason is because white rapper.
Yes. I don't think it's deeper than that.
I really don't think so either.
I really do wonder sometimes if I was the only one who joined for the feeling of friendship, feeling like a part of a clique. Sure, it is classified as a hate group, but it was the only group that pretended to love me. When you know you're hopeless, pretending is all you can hope for.
I feel like this is sadder than you made it sound.
I was trying to give it the nerdy rage.
Because this is kind of sad, actually.
When you know you're hopeless, pretending is all you can hope for. Yeah? Alright. Me scratch off my list.
I'm sure there's still a lot of white power to be...
We need to go back to...
discover here.
I didn't save in between. Nah. Wait 1 sec. Roll your eyes while agreeing. Find the most expensive restaurant. Photo shoot. Xanax. Counselor. Alright, we need to get here.
Get a video.
So, back to the conversation we just had that led to Jeffrey's demise. Get a video of this mess.
So, what are the orders? Do you guys do a bunch of chants or something?
For sure, dude.
Yeah, we could show you some if you like.
Well, I was wondering if I could maybe take a video of it, just so I could review at home and practice.
Smart move if you want to report.
I didn't say that, but maybe this could convince me.
All right, you better start rolling. Aryan Brothers, assemble!
Yo, we doing the chant?
Hell yeah, we're doing the chant.
White pride worldwide! White pride worldwide!
Awesome! You're doing great, guys!
So how about it, Nicole? You gonna join?
I don't know. You really made a convincing argument with this. Can I take this video home and watch it a few times?
Sure. I can come over and do more chants too if you'd like.
No, that's okay.
I'm so glad I have headphones on.
Yes. Context is so important. I swear, if you take any of this game out of context, you'd be like... straight to jail.
Imagine being hopeless and not hope more. You started with hope more.
How did you find this game? This was actually recommended to us on Steam because of the amount of visual novels we play. It's like people that also played these games also liked this Class of 9, and I'm.
It's actually pretty good though in its own way. Pretty horrible, but somehow good. Hey, My Chemical Romance, heck yeah.
I want to say it's one of the best games I've ever played story-wise. Like, Lord Gaben blessed you. I do feel blessed. This is the experiences I didn't know I needed.
The Nation of Islam forums have to say about this.
Oh my god.
Upload.
Oh my god. Okay, ending.
So, right after I uploaded that video to the NOI forums, it was immediately shared everywhere. Shared to the point of Minister Farrakhan seeing it and ordering a full-scale arson assault on the entire school. He kind of just posted that, and I'm not even sure if it was the real Farrakhan, you know, but I called in sick anyway. Sucks to be in the white pride party.
Well,
that escalated quickly.
I would like to repeat that I'm a pacifist and I do not condone violence, but there are some people where my capacity to mourn them is very small. Alright.
Also, we shouldn't have been able to get a... The answer is maybe...
The answer is maybe... Yeah. Can we call it a hate crime when everyone had to go? Yes, it's still a hate crime. The answer is yes. Okay. I don't even know who that person is. Then again, I also don't know anything about the NOI.
Same.
Now, we need to go to gym class, actually.
I hate everyone equally.
See,
yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That's the way to go.
Good thing I made a save there back then. Gym class.
Look, it's the first
back
day.
beginning
No
of school.
funny guys, no comedians, no bringers of the ha-ha, okay? This year's gym
You're
class
equally
is last
worthless.
year's gym class.
That's how I like
We're
it.
gonna really
I have used bringer of the haha before, so, or after we have heard it last week.
Lady, what's your name?
It's great.
Nicole, you want my phone number too?
This is only the first class, Nicole. You won't be a problem all year, will you?
No, sorry.
Good. Now everybody better dress out every class. If you don't, it's a 0. Hit the locker rooms. I'll see you back here in 10.
Let's go to the locker room and change. I know what's gonna happen
Where
next.
did I put the shirt? Why does it even need the school logo? I'll just bring my own shitty shirts.
Having trouble, Nicole?
You can't be in here.
Saw you were lagging behind. I thought you might need a spare shirt.
Want mine?
Stop looking. Now, please.
You know something? You're feisty. I like that in my female students.
I got a feeling you like something else in your female students, too.
See, you just snap back like that. I like it. It's sexy.
You are saying this to a 16-year-old in the girls' locker room.
Come on, what's age? Look at you, you're mature enough.
So last time we scrummed a scream, so how about this time we humor a literal pedophile?
True, that's when we got the settlement money when we screamed.
I guess, yeah.
Calm down, R. Kelly.
Just wanted to chat with a pretty girl.
About?
Oh, I don't know. I just like looking at you.
That's not a conversation.
Why do girls say they like older men? You're just as boring as younger men.
I could show you a fun time a lot of these high school boys couldn't.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'll prove it too. Hang up by the back entrance and I'll pick you up after school.
Let's date our gym teacher. Yeah, why not, right? Age is just a number, is what they say, so...
You have money to spend on me, right? Like at least a couple hundred?
Oh, I got more than a couple hundred. Like 370.
Shit, I'm just a kid. That's
Nice.
for me. Let's do it.
Sounds like a date, sexy. Can I call you sexy?
I mean, the news would call me a victim, but what do they know, right? Anyway, I'll see you tonight, man.
Nicole, could you call me Coach?
It's my king.
See you tonight, coach.
Even with the inflection. What could go wrong, yeah?
So, how's your drink so far?
My non-alcoholic Sprite is just wonderful. This date kind of sucks so far. Could you get me high or something?
You want a sip of my screwdriver?
Sure, thanks. Can I have some more?
Some more? Sure, how many?
How many sips would equal 4 glasses?
Nah, I can't have you stumbling out of here wasted. People would start suspecting something.
I'm 1/3 your age. That ship sailed, coach.
I know, it's such a rush. You feeling it too?
Sure. So can I have money?
You know, sometimes I understand that some people get aroused by the taboo of something, of breaking the rules or the societal norms. But like, there's a reason why these rules exist. Like,
So fast, sexy. I was thinking you could come back to my place to collect.
what could go wrong, right? In for a penny, in for a pounding.
We do want that money.
Let's go back to his place alone. Yeah.
Yeah, coach, I'm down.
Good girl. Just so you know, you're gonna have to earn it.
Do whatever you want. The money outweighs the trauma.
Come on, sexy. Let's get out of here.
After you, coach.
This is so disgusting. Oh, that's fast.
I came to this
Yeah, they would not go with that.
intention of fucking around. Life was hopeless, so sleeping with my gym teacher was just a drop in the bucket. You could say the major mistake was going home with a stranger, but honestly, most strangers are fine as long as they're not into necrophilia.
Oh my god.
The second I stepped in, he locked the door behind us, grabbing my neck and squeezing really fucking tight. The last thing I remember was the rush in his eyes while the life slipped from mine. I didn't know her that well, but tell Jekka she's cool for me. As for my family, they can fuck off and burn in hell with me. See you soon, Dad.
I did actually not see this one coming. When I saw the background picture, I thought they were like laying in bed or something.
Yeah.
And I thought that's where...
Yes. And then I got pregnant, you know, and then stuff happened, but... So if you ever wonder, should I date my gym teacher? No. Announcement after announcement on the intercom. Let's take a moment of silence for her. It's been 1 week. It's been 1 month. So on and so forth. No one hated her when she died. I wonder if the intercom would say my name that many times if I went early. Oh, Jeffrey.
I want to forget about this game.
You won't. You won't. Neither will I.
We'll all get traumatized together.
Now, let's go to here.
Get sexually harassed by someone your own age now?
Exactly.
Hey man, I love to catch an R, but I got homework. It's a weeknight, you know?
Nah, I guess you're right. Hey, but one day we'll make something happen. I can't let my sexiest student get away now.
Oh my god, you're so bad.
Your gym coach has been around the block, sweetie.
Yeah, well, sorry it didn't work out. I've had less periods than states in America, but again, sorry it didn't work out. If your BMI...
Oh. This has 2 sequels, by the way. I know because I bought them already.
We might at some point even go for him.
Shaking head, it was cheaper to buy them in a bundle. And I had a gut feeling.
Is under 20.
Do something, bitch.
No.
Dude, shut up. Who cares?
I want to go
I
back.
think you're getting far with that mentality.
It's fine.
You gotta nut up, Nicole.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know dodgeball was a long-term goal for you.
You know, what if? What if it's a long-term goal for me, huh?
I feel sorry for you, because I'm pretty sure they canceled extreme dodgeball like 2 years ago.
You saw that show too? That's sick. You know, you're kind of cool for a girl.
For girl.
Thanks. Sorry, you're just not a person who warrants return compliments.
Honest too? That's kind of hot. Hey, do you wanna like hang out later?
I need to steal that line at some
Should we
point.
save her?
It automatically says.
Okay.
But we can vote if I find the right button. There we go. Click.
It was more about the choice.
Yep. Sure, let's see what it's about.
Yeah, might as well.
Like, hang out where?
Oh, you know, my place maybe? I got this really cool stereo.
Your dad bought a really cool stereo? That's cool.
Gonna go and do some Duolingo lessons. Why? The bird is dead. So I have nightmares about Dare, D, and Does instead of this game.
That is perfectly understandable.
Have a wonderful time. Thank you for dropping by. All the best with your dead lingo classes.
What he said ends. Hopefully see you after our vacation.
Yes.
So are you down?
I guess, sure. When do I come by?
Anytime tonight. My parents are out of town trying to find a boarding school to put me in. Sound good?
Yeah, I'll swing by.
Sweet, you're down to fucking everything. This is gonna rock.
What did she say?
No, the only thing down is my serotonin levels.
What's serotonin? Is that like printer ink?
Yes.
Yes, I'll go. Now stop talking to me.
Still wonder where they killed. Marketing.
But yeah, so I'm pretty into cool shit. You know, not like cool shit, but kind of that step away from the regular cool shit. Like just doing my own thing, you know?
All I asked was, are you paying for the pizza? And you just went into that.
Whatever, you know, stuff at school, just on my mind and everything. What do you want to talk about? Lacrosse, maybe?
Alright.
Is there a...
No, I don't think there is. Let me double check. No, there is no difference.
Then see if there's anything to steal around here.
Is there even money in lacrosse?
Well, the pizza party after games is like $80 or something.
Alright.
No, like memorabilia, autographs, anything?
Well, my regional trophy is made of gold, so pretty valuable.
Actual gold?
I tapped it on the way in here. Pretty sure it's plastic.
I guess the paint's made of real gold then.
Does anyone famous play lacrosse? Have a signed ball or something?
The greatest lacrosse player of this era is probably Cody Simpson, but I lost one of his signed jerseys last year. It was worth so much.
Oh wow, for real? How much we talking?
Dude, bro, like $90?
Damn.
There's no money in playing it, no money collecting it. What's the point?
That's kinda what makes lacrosse so awesome. It's not about the money or commercials. The true payment comes in honor. Girls so dig honor.
Do you?
Honor won't pay for my new outfits.
Yes.
How do you buy into any of this shit? Who cares?
Wow, it's just the way you don't even give a fuck. It's hot, I like it. All these girls always freaking out over whatever, but you You want to try, like, going steady?
Going steady? People still say that? Like a relationship?
Yeah, you can be my girlfriend and everything.
What a treat.
So how about it? You want to date?
Do we want to date?
Um,
I don't think I've ever seen anything from lacrosse, by the way.
I think we should play around with his leverage.
Alright.
No.
No?
Was it really that easy?
Give
Apparently.
me a chance, dude.
Have you tried it?
Sorry, but I'm too smart to date you.
How am I not smart enough? How?
Do you see this room?
What, because I like sports? We're not all dumb jocks, you know?
All of them, just
You
you.
like sports, you're just boring. Like, yeah, your coach gives you free Percocet and everything, but how does that make you cool?
So, what do I do?
Impress me or die trying?
Oh god.
So, if I die, you'll be my girlfriend?
No, isn't... Look, I'm sick of the same boring kid trying to take me out on his parents' money. I want a guy who's not afraid to ruin his life for me. And when I see that, I'll know you're worth dating.
That's so toxic.
Oh. I don't know.
Lost interest, huh? Good, nice talking.
But I'll do it.
What?
Oh my
I don't
god.
have it all figured out yet, but like, I'm gonna do some amazing shit to make you love me. You're so worth it for sure.
Aw, if I didn't have PTSD, I'd be blushing right now.
This is not gonna go well.
I'll see you at school next week. I got a few things to work on.
So, I can go now?
Yeah. Is there something wrong?
No, just surprised I didn't get sexually assaulted for telling you no.
Oh, nah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh my god.
You want my key? Like to my house?
Why would I want a key to your house?
Just letting you know,
He's moving
you're
fast.
always welcome. Take my key. Take it. Take my
Take
key.
it, take it,
Take it,
take
take
it.
it.
Take my key.
Like you have a key to my heart.
No.
Him?
Yeah, what's wrong? I'm just kidding, I know what's wrong with him.
But like, you went over to his house. He's a total jock. You know what jocks do.
Yeah, I mean, she did go there.
Coach.
Yeah, and then they take it out on you. When he got you a drink, did you watch him pour it?
He never got me a drink.
Well, no drink? Did he offer a drink?
Did not offer a drink.
What a fucking asshole. See, they're all like this, too.
At least I didn't get drugged.
I'd rather get drugged than not offer a drink.
You know what's fun about us is our priorities are
It's about
drastically
manners.
different.
Manners, huh?
Last night?
Yeah, he really wants me to be his girlfriend, but you know.
Nobody wins with Jacka.
Right? How'd you turn him down?
White power.
I didn't turn him down. I challenged him to win me over. Under the assumption there's some chance I could like him.
But in reality, there's no chance.
None.
Well, good luck with that. Do you want my number in case he revenge kidnaps you?
I think I already have your number.
We're gonna get revenge kidnapped, won't we?
But yes, the
Probably,
rumors
yeah.
were true. Your beloved gym teacher, Coach Colby, was having illicit relationships with some of your classmates.
Multiple.
He's like, fuck.
Multiple.
Why couldn't it have been
Yeah.
me? Why the coach? Why not
Look
me?
at him. Look at me. Why not me?
Also, they were still alive, so the coach only killed us.
Yeah.
That's
Standard.
rude, isn't it? Or a compliment.
Yeah. I was gonna say compliment, but
Anyway, his position of gym teacher has been terminated and will be replaced by next week. If any students had unfortunate run-ins with this behavior, my office is always open to talk about it.
Yeah, I was in his class and he always wanted to try and guess what kind of underwear we had on.
Oh, I remember that.
I'm so sorry you
yeah, that was fun.
both of you.
Well, no, the fucked up part was he always guessed it right.
It's like he was psychic.
Or spying on you.
Yeah.
There's definitely a camera in the locker room.
Mistake or two doesn't mean he would actively spy on the girls' locker room. Why do you feel the need to be pessimistic?
Why do I believe that guy is gonna start looking for those cameras?
I don't like flirt with him as a joke, so let's lie for a pity party.
Cause I'm a victim of that psycho.
You too?
Isn't everybody?
Yeah, he like locked me in his office and did things.
Like what?
Now, Kyler, you should know it's disrespectful of your classmate to ask the details.
Yeah, but you want to hear it, counselor.
I mean, I kind of want to hear.
Class dismissed. Everyone out but Nicole. I'd like to have a word with you.
Tell me in excruciating details.
Can we fast forward this to the part where you tell me I'm not alone so I can leave?
Well, I wouldn't give any old lecture to you, Nicole. One of our brightest students deserves better.
I have a C+ average.
Not to mention beautiful. I just love to see you whimsically stroll up and down the hallways between classes.
Is this happening right now?
Nicole, how would you feel about participating in some extracurricular learning exercises?
No.
Learn how to exercise my right to say no?
Now, be serious. My car's nearby in the staff parking lot. I have the key fob which starts the air conditioning remotely.
Oh, well now you're winning me over.
So some of you have been sexually assaulted and the guy is gone now. I can sexually assault you. What the?
How about it? I could help you with your homework using the faculty answer key. And I can tell you have many ways of repaying me just by looking at you.
Disgusting. Scream and get another one fired?
Yeah.
I like that.
Help! You got another guy trying to date minors in here!
Okay, calm down. Forget I said anything.
Dude, you can't get rejected and then pretend you didn't ask me out. Quick! Principal Lynn! Anyone?
What is going on in here?
Nice.
Nicole, why are you screaming?
He literally just invited me over to fuck.
Excuse me, is this true?
Well, I didn't use...
Oh my god.
It's like every week now. Security!
It's like every... Yes, it is!
Man for criminal misconduct.
Oh my god.
Let's remain reasonable.
Where does the security come
You have
from?
the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
No! This is all your fault, you fucking whore!
Wow, that was mean. He also threatened to kill me if I didn't have sex with him, so throw that somewhere in the charges.
Come with me.
No, don't! Don't listen to her!
Bye.
Bring the car
Piece of
out
shit.
front.
What's happening? Why is that counselor in handcuffs?
What the fuck is everyone out here for?
Today was the school bake sale. Apparently,
Oh my
you
god.
picked the worst day to ask a student out.
Oh my god, another pedophile.
Tell me about it.
Hey, Nicole!
Look! On the roof!
He's gonna jump.
Oh no.
Impressed now?
Kyler, get down from there.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna jump for you, Nicole. Holy shit.
Are you serious right now?
You said you wanted someone not boring, so I'm gonna stick the ultimate landing.
That's not how gravity works.
It's okay, he had a Red Bull.
Well, first I told him to fuck off, but he wouldn't take no for an answer.
One girl isn't worth the rest of your life. Don't kill yourself.
I'm not. If I stick the landing, I won't be hurt at all. Saw it on MySpace.
Oh my.
Sometimes, on streams, Tifa and I say outrageous things, and sometimes I think, did we go too far? What if somebody sees this, listens to it, and doesn't realize we were joking? Because people like Kyler exist.
My God, stop him, Nicole.
Why? He's got it figured out.
I can't have 2 pedophile arrests and a student attempting suicide in 1 week. Really need to keep this job.
Fine. Kyler?
And those people can vote, yes.
Don't care. That's not like... Actually,
I think...
pretend to care first so that we can save him.
Pretend to care so he definitely jumps. And I think if we don't care, he's gonna jump too to try to win us over. There is no winning in this.
That could also be.
Let's pretend to care maybe when he doesn't.
If you jump, I'll be your girlfriend.
Oh my god, she actually said it like
I
this.
never thought you were serious about this.
I am. I love you more than lacrosse.
And if we're still together in 2 years, I'll marry you after graduation.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, sick. Here goes nothing.
He really jumped!
He even added the blood splashes. Like, what the fuck?
Oh shit! My legs are in pieces!
Somebody call 911.
Somebody already did. Step aside.
I'll have to call his parents. How severe is it?
Oh, that is painful.
But I don't think he'll ever walk again.
What?
Let's go.
But lacrosse! Will I be able to play lacrosse?
No. Well,
yeah, wheelchair
lacrosse.
Oh my god! Nicole! Nicole!
What? I'm right here.
It's fucked up, but I don't think I'll be able to support us as a pro lacrosse player.
You wouldn't have been able to anyway.
It's kind of sweet though. Like the first thing he thinks,
We'll figure it out together.
Yeah, I guess.
I only date men who can walk. Holy shit.
Lie to him so it hurts worse later.
Both options are brutal.
Probably, sure, yeah.
As long as I have you, I'll be okay.
Oh my god.
Do we get expelled for this?
So what do you
Hopefully.
I gave
I feel like we should.
yes to being his girlfriend. That should keep him stable in whatever mental ward they ship him off to.
Nicole, is there anything you learned today?
Can't murder you if you can't walk. Yes, he can.
Literally anything for sex, but honestly, I learned that years ago.
So if you knew that, why did you actively encourage him in the first place?
I wanted to see what literally anything looked like.
You're smarter than I was at your age.
Duh, I have internet.
So the school's probably shut down for the rest of the day. Where are you headed?
Need to go home after this shit or make use of a key he gave me.
Make use of the key he gave me.
Yeah, I mean, we got it for a reason,
We're
right?
pretty shit right now anyway. Can't murder you if you can't walk. I want to say he can still, but let's not try our luck.
Really glad I let him give me that key now. If he's in the hospital for a month, he won't be missing any of his shit.
She's just gonna loot for place.
Oh my god. There's enough Percocet here to get surgery awake. I'm snagging all of
Oh,
it.
damn.
How many milligrams to just stop feeling emotions in general?
Yes, the answer is yes, probably.
Overdose?
Oh,
Yeah, so I went a little crazy the first week of having an endless supply of opioids. Mom found me strung out on the bedroom floor and called 911 to get my stomach pumped. Now I'm in rehab against my will. I wish they had rehab for not ugly people, because all these toothless meth heads keep hitting on me. At first I thought it'd be fun because you get away from school, but they have a fucking tutor here. It's bullshit.
Oh man.
I'm gonna hang myself tonight. Just kidding. Not really, though.
well, that went amazing.
Brilliant.
Oh, a different number.
Oh yeah.
Priorities, year of our Lord. Kill a fucking fat bitch.
That has to be Kyler.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think so. Alright.
Okay, 2 more endings. Let's...
This one picks up... at...
The jumping one, probably?
Don't care or I only date men who can walk. So...
No, don't care is here.
Wait. No, this one. I only date men who can walk. That's one.
Sorry, I only date men who can walk.
What? But I did all this for you!
I didn't ask for all this.
This is where we get killed.
Can't walk!
Sucks to be you, dude.
Sucks to be you.
Alright, go!
I feel a little bad for him right now.
Nicole, do you need to talk?
About what? How men do stupid shit for you when you're pretty?
Well, I've been there too, but okay, you're fine.
Alright. Lessons learned. That's what it is.
Do I even have to ask?
The poor mother.
You know what?
Oh yeah, the school security guard's single. Go for it, Mom.
Not that.
I didn't fucking do anything.
A boy jumped off a building to prove his love to you. You had to have done something. This is like the 3rd time now.
What?
Did you egg him on?
The third.
Not really, maybe.
Oh,
We absolutely did.
Okay, this shouldn't even be the main issue today. The school counselor tried having sex with me.
you expect me to believe that?
She did
the boy
well.
literally kills himself the same day a teacher molests you. You must be the least lucky girl on earth.
She is well.
I am. And he didn't even kill himself. He's fine in the hospital.
I just got off the phone with your principal and he was pronounced dead 20 minutes ago.
What?
Oh, no.
How? It was just his legs.
His pelvis shattered into his intestines. He internally bled out.
Oh
my
fuck
God.
my life.
Is it finally setting in?
Yeah. I forgot to go to his house and steal his Percocet. His parents probably threw it out by now.
Oh no.
You better hope they don't sue us over this.
I like how that's the thing she has a problem with.
After that,
I can't even understand how it happened.
Hey, do you guys know where the janitor's closet is? I'm trying to sell him something.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Bye.
What the fuck was that? Hey, anime kid, do you know?
I'm sorry, I'll go.
Okay.
Well, now it got around that she killed him, basically.
Hey, why is everyone avoiding me?
The only word on the street is you manipulated Kyler into killing himself.
I barely did anything.
My God, don't get defensive. I'm on your side like half the girls are.
Why? How? He didn't even know me.
Exactly. All he liked you for was looks, meaning you're pretty enough that a boy would literally die for you. It's like awesome. I want to be you. What's your secret?
Secret? I just told him to work for it. That's it.
Yeah, I tell guys that too. They aren't jumping off
You
buildings.
didn't say it like that, though.
This is so not what I thought would happen after this.
So many girls are just happy over this. Like, I know it's bad because he's dead or whatever, but like, honestly, fuck him. He was an asshole. The world's better off.
I don't disagree with you.
Hi, Nicole. Could I ask you something?
Yeah, ask her anything. We're kind of best friends, by the way.
Oh, well, I was just wondering if it's okay if I put my hair up like yours? If you're okay with that.
It's a free police state. Do what you want.
Awesome, thanks. Bye.
You saw that.
Yeah?
You gotta do something with this. Get famous with it. Like, you could be one of those famous YouTube girls. Hey guys, I'm so hot, boys kill themselves over me.
How's that something to, like, look up to?
Famous.
You don't want to be famous?
No, just no one on YouTube's famous.
Well, I know that. Just like YouTube famous. Come on.
Remember when people would just be YouTube famous? I liked that.
Times have changed.
So, do we make a vlog about Idiot killing himself, or do we exercise our newfound power another way?
We don't seem like the vlog person, but what do we need to do for the ending?
Both.
Oh.
Spoilers, both. These two lead to the last two endings we don't have yet.
I'll make a vlog about it first time.
Alright.
Alright, but I don't have a camera or anything.
We'll just record it at my house. I have a Mac and everything.
A Mac?
You want to just skip right now and do that?
Cooking, of course. Let's go.
She's such a good bestie. She's so supportive.
8 months later, I'm kind of a big deal on YouTube. The first video we did went viral in like a week. All these news stations were calling for an interview, schools wanted me to do assemblies. Oh, and a million sponsorships. For companies I don't even like, but they pay, so whatever. I was definitely right about YouTube fame because I tried hanging out with the guy who played McLovin and he just ignored every text.
McLovin?
Yeah, from Superbad. A character in a movie.
Okay.
The Proto-Hawk Tour. Kinda, yeah.
It's some of the worst shit that ever landed on the internet.
You will never know who. Every video I post a comment. Wait, is that? Yeah, okay, creepy voice again. It's Jeffrey. Every video I post a comment, I actually post several. Never my face on the profile picture. Never a username that suggests who I might be. Never the same account. I post with a curiosity of seeing if that you would ever reach out to me. I'm curious as to who I am, like the rest of the world seems to be for you. I hate you. I think you're an attention whore. And yet I wish I had the acceptance and social stimuli. This game is making our desk break. I hate you. I think you're an attention whore. Yet I wish I had the acceptance and social stimuli you take for granted. You're such a fucking whore. I could be your friend if you gave me a chance. Alright. Time for what should be the final ending. Let's go back and exercise our newfound power another way.
Well, hold on. I might have a way easier idea here.
Okay, let's see it.
Call over the weird nerdy kid.
Jeffrey, can you help me hold my books?
Huh?
Like?
Yeah, of course. Anything for you. Where's the books?
Hi, Jeffrey.
Nicole. Hi there.
What's wrong, Jeffrey? Just looking for a new friend to chat with. Am I no good?
No, you're fine. It's just...
Manipulative.
I'm afraid of you. Afraid you'll use your emotional prowess to manipulate me into killing myself.
Is that what those bullies are saying?
Yes, you'd be correct.
Well, guess what?
What?
They're right.
What?
You don't want to fall in love with me, do you?
Yes. I mean, no. I don't know.
You're
New fetish acquired.
Right? Let's make a deal. You do all my homework and slip me every test answer, and I won't force you to kill yourself.
Really? You do that for me? I never thought a girl would be this nice to me.
Say yes.
This is not nice.
Of course, I'll get right on it. See you tomorrow.
If you ever find yourself in this situation,
Don't believe what I just saw.
Yeah, I don't believe it either, but there's no way this'll last.
But seriously, is it like your whole emo look they're into, or what?
Yeah, long flowing ponytail, very emo.
a little bit. It's for black hair. It's enough.
Emily is more emo.
He stuck with that deal all the way to the end of graduation. I'm valedictorian for the class of '09.
All right.
He was still doing all that homework even after everyone stopped caring about the suicide, which was like a month, so Jeffrey's an outlier. For my speech, I just read quotes from an AA brochure and people ate it up. Special thanks to lacrosse.
Oh my god. Oh, Nicole is such a piece of shit. I love her. As a character, not as a person.
Shouldn't Jeffrey be the valedictorian? Like, he still has a few grades above her, if anything.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he gave her the better answers. Like, if he gets an A, she gets an A+. I am the ball. It's an interesting paradox. Women are not interested in telling me to be open with my emotions. They say it's wrong that boys don't express their sadness and vulnerability, but women who might consider me absolutely hated, they think I'm a freak when I communicate any notion besides generosity. The world of the living is a game of paddleball. Guess who's the ball?
That's deep.
That actually happens to people too. You know, on one hand, men are being told, show your emotions. Men are being told, don't show your emotions. So if you don't show your emotions, you probably start bottling that up at some point, and then you're going to explode, which is not going to be great for anybody, including you and your health.
But when you cry, you're gay and not manly.
Yes, but again, not to everybody. But the problem is when... Show them to your male friends or therapists. I want to say, I mean, as a teenager, 100%. This text could have been for me. 100%. Every single word. I was that guy. But I learned at some point, if somebody hates you for you being yourself, like if I show my emotions and then Tifa would tell me why you have emotions, then Tifa isn't the right person for me. I can find her attractive all I want. If she hates who I am inside, then that's not a good match.
Well, just keep it inside.
Fuck that. At the end of the day, ultimately, at the end of the day, when you go to bed at night, there's only one person I believe you have to be loyal to. And that's you yourself. That's it. People are gonna hate you if you're being yourself, and people are gonna hate you if you fake your personality, if you try to be something or somebody you're not. At least, if you're being yourself, that's who you are. And if people start to like you, if you make friends this way, that's you. Not a persona you put on, not a mask you put on. Got that told to me as a teen, and I felt that,
Yeah, it's a very weird world.
Easier said than done. Tifa, we've unlocked the video message. Are you ready? I don't know what's gonna happen next.
I am ready. Go for it.
Okay.
Where the fuck were you?
Long story. Well, no, it's actually short. I just don't feel like telling you.
Okay, whatever. Can we go now? All the good graduation parties are gonna be out of Coke if we go too late.
Is there Coke at the bad graduation parties or just the good ones?
What do you think makes them good?
I thought you were a pharma princess. Since when do you want hard shit?
Since we graduated and I don't give a fuck anymore? Doing Coke in high school is depressing, but I'm gonna be in college soon. Whose line is it anyway? Mine. I'm Wayne Brady in this bitch, ho.
That's not how
You want to be
works.
some cokehead bitch in college? Because if you do, I fully support it. You'd be like 10 times hotter.
Oh my god, I know. I wanna go full out of control and then marry some rich med major who wants to save me. Ultimate goal.
He can fix me.
Is that the ceiling for us?
What's the big idea, huh?
I don't know, I only have little ideas.
Yeah, and I got medium ideas.
You ruined the whole graduation ceremony. I was valedictorian and everything. What did anybody do to you anyway? Everybody's always nice to you and calls you pretty, and all you want to do is hurt them.
Well, shoot, if they call me pretty.
And more than that, they give you things, always help you, and then I just see you screw them over. All I see is you being mean for the sake of being mean. It's like a game to you.
Kinda was. Sorry.
You want me to tell you what you don't see?
I've seen enough.
Have you ever seen a man 3 times your age ask you to fuck him?
Like just this week, or...
What? Be serious!
Sorry, how about 60 texts in one night all threatening you if you don't go out with the pizza delivery man who sent them?
How would you let some crazy guy get your number like that in the first place?
I ordered pizza with my cell phone. I know your pasty white ass wouldn't get what being in demand is like, but it's a tough job, Jeffrey.
And you don't even get paid.
But if you do, you're a whore. Are you getting it, Jeffrey?
So people like you. Boo-hoo.
They don't just like us. They're obsessed with us. Obsession leads to a lot of crazy shit. And you give the wrong bitch enough crazy shit in her life, she just might snap on everybody.
Sounds like a good problem to have. I'd rather be surrounded by craziness instead of still being lonely. You don't know what that feels like. You don't know what life is like wanting a partner and being ignored by everyone. You're spoiled by social attention and you don't even know it.
Is this your manifesto?
Like what?
At least wait till we get to college before you kill us, okay?
I never said I'd do that. What college you guys going to anyway?
What college are we going to?
Could be Maryland.
Or Florida.
Maybe Cal State.
You're gonna have to shoot up every school in the country at this rate.
Oh, every time I try having a regular conversation, you just make it a joke about me. Like I said, socially spoiled.
A little bit.
Can someone be spoiled by not having a daily fight or flight moment?
What? Like I should be you for a day?
You're way too ugly to be her for a day.
Well, she gets too much attention to know how much it hurts to be me for a day.
I guess we'll never know.
Okay.
I didn't expect that to be the secret unlockable scene. Where the two extremes clash and actually have a conversation.
Yeah, but no matter which end you pull, you will always be jealous of the other side.
The grass is always green on the other side. You'll always be wanting the things you don't have. That's just human nature.
Basically. But the phone is still vibrating. Something new?
It always is. No.
Oh, thought it was still something new. Or some people will never get along. Well, that too. Obviously, they are very different personalities. Don't have to be friends with everyone.
Since we don't get credits in this game, these are all the wonderful people that led their voices to this game.
Wait, go back up. Kylar, Crispin and Jeffrey had the same voice actor. I didn't even realize.
Max Field has range. Because I didn't get that either.
I did not.
I did not hear that.
Did not notice.
Every one of these people did a phenomenal job. Phenomenal. An amazing job.
That was an interesting game.
And these are the people that made it. Scored by Aaron Monroe, Huber Stankonia. Alright. Tifa, how did you like Class of 09?
It was interesting. I like how we somehow managed to line up one stream with all of the sexual assault endings.
Yeah.
And one stream with more towards all of the racist endings.
True, that happened, yeah.
Like, we found a perfect cut in there. But it wasn't...
Yeah. There's something for everybody. There's racism and there's sexism.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a pick and choose, isn't it?
Yeah.
The game was very much over the top, but it was in... I think in this game it actually helps it.
Yeah.
Because if they wouldn't have, it would be too serious of a game where you can't go, oh, they brought the haha.
Mm-hmm.
Or now they could bring the haha. And if they wouldn't have gone that extreme on it and touched it in such a way, it would have been too serious of a game completely.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the sentence, but you know what I'm trying to say here.
I want to say it's very hard. I cannot envision a way to make a visual novel about... Let's just go with the final two perspectives that we were shown. Nicole and her having to survive a constant barrage of various levels of sexual harassment, being objectified and all of those things, versus the loneliness, the social outcast stereotype and all that comes with that. I feel like you can tell those stories, but I think that would be better for like a serious book where the whole context is different. Like, hey, I had a horrible time in high school and I'm telling you the story of that, and here's what happened to me. And that's fine. There's a place for that. But I love the way they made this game, because every single thing that happened, I have either experienced myself, or I know people that have, or I've read about people going through that, or I've seen it in the news.
I mean, to be fair, the topics are very general. Sexual assault, racism, suicide.
School shootings.
School shootings, unfortunately, also on that end, yeah.
Yes, but isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, it is.
So
But they are like topics that happen, with the exception of school shootings, like daily.
Yes. And I think because at face value these things are completely fucked up, showing them in this exaggerated light is a good way for this medium to do that. This was a perfect medium. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The intro video with Nicole giving you the teenage snarkiness, and you're like, okay, yeah, no, I can kind of see myself in her. I'm like the rebellious phase of your life. Yeah, I've been there, done that. And then she goes, and when this happened to me, and when my dad killed himself, and he left a note, it's my fault.
It set the stage.
And immediately you feel sympathetic to her. And throughout all the choices, you begin to think, maybe Nicole's a piece of shit too. But because of the intro, it's like, well, life isn't exactly kind to her. So I understand. I'm more sympathetic to why she does these things, because she's lashing out, because she's being attacked, she is being hurt. I understand this. You know, hurt people hurt people. And then you have the side characters like Crispin and Jeffrey being like the biggest, like the most written about character, I want to say. He has the most things to do.
Mm.
Like Kyler is just being the jock who ends up doing stupid things. But Jeffrey is the one that has like... He keeps being the butt of a joke. He keeps being singled out. He keeps being made fun of and ridiculed. But I also feel like Nicole has like the deepest conversations with him. Like the one where the whole school learns about his sexual inclinations.
Mm.
And where they have this moment, like they're both like arguing and raging at each other, and she goes, yeah, but what's changed? Like, you haven't changed as a person. It's just that everybody knows now. Isn't that like cathartic?
Yeah, because it shows both. They're both on the opposite sides.
They're both two extremes.
Yeah.
Yes. I was going to say of a single coin, but it's not of a single coin. It's both two completely different lives. But because of a connection of having to go to school together, it clashes.
It really does.
Hello, Zendora. Happy
Cheers.
Friday. How are you doing?
But yeah, it was an, I think, interesting game. Describes it best.
Yes. Class of 09 is so damn accurate. I was in high school the exact same years. Same. I graduated in 08.
Including the pedos, yes.
Yep.
We spoke about this last week as well, where the first ending we started was, or the first route we started was the one where the gym teacher comes into the girls' locker room, and that's exactly a situation that happened back when I was in high school, I was like, yeah, this game is actually really accurate.
I had a teacher who just so happened to marry one of his former students just when she graduated and was of age. Coincidence? I don't know. The correctional schools, it was even more so.
I can imagine.
I want to say everybody has been or has lived at least one experience that isn't classified 9. At least one of them. The more you have, the more it hurts for me, because it's hyper realistic. It's exaggerated, but it is real. It is actually real. On the other hand, if you've watched us play through class or all of Class of 9, or if you played through all of it and you go, I don't find any of this relatable. None of this happened to me. I don't know anybody that was happened to.
Nice.
Bless you. Bless you. I hope your life stays this way.
Like that. It is all
no disrespect. I hope you get to keep living that blissful existence. I envy you. I really do.
Like we said, it is a bit over the top, but like the core issues, I think a lot of people can recognize.
Never encountered pedos or racists in my school. Lucky me, I guess. Yes, lucky you. I had one kid in... So, high school in Germany, back then for me, is 3 years. Grade 11, 12, 13. Those are the last 3, and then you graduate, and then you can go to college and stuff if you manage. Back in the year before that, there was this one emo kid. So we must have been like 14, 15, who was telling me stories of how he and some other friends of his clique would sometimes in the weekend hang out and do weed and have sex orgies. And he didn't look like the kind of guy that would do that, but the way he told me the story, either he was completely delusional or he was telling the truth. I did not bother asking which way. Either way, I'm not a fan. Like, you do you. You guys do you. Literally. I have heard of students pimping out other students. I have seen... No, not seen myself, but I had a friend who got physically assaulted by a teacher. Had a tooth knocked out. I've not lived, but seen the allegations of sexual harassment against teachers.
High school life. But I got other shit to deal with, like bullying. Yeah, I think bullying is one of the main things we can all align on, unfortunately.
I said this before, as a kid, for the longest time I was bullied. At some point I became the bully. And when I stopped that, I became best friends with one of the kids I was bullying. I actually don't remember if I ever apologized. I hope I did. We lost contact a few years after being best friends for like a bunch of years. School is so crazy if you think about it. Like, thinking back, all the shit that happened...
It's all the hormones in one place.
Plus this. So in school, first you have kids, and then they become adults in front of your eyes, and then there's all the hormones and puberty and all of this, and like kids becoming adults, trying to find out who they are, trying to find out what life is. The more you think about that, like that age group, it's so wild.
Remember, there was this 12-year-old girl at my school who had puberty far too early, ended up just dating 16, 19-year-olds. Shit's
Oh,
fucked.
damn.
That is way too common, unfortunately.
Yeah, and then some people, like, they want the attention. So they go like, well, that goes both ways, you know? It's like, well, I do like the attention I'm getting, because they don't yet realize they're being taken advantage of. It's not great. It's not great.
Yeah, that is it. No, like you already said, it's more like the attention thing. See where you can go. Makes you feel better.
Yeah, like, I don't know who I am. I don't know what kind of person I want to be. So
nature is sexually harassing people. Everything is sexually harassing people.
Everything can.
I think the weirdest thing I have ever encountered in school, and it wasn't even high school, it was the year, or in school, the last year before you moved to high school. I have no clue what it is in English. A teacher got expelled because he wanted one of the students to kiss his feet. And he stepped onto one of the tables, took off his shoe, his socks, basically forced him. And a lot of us in the class went along with it and tried to drag him to the teacher. At some point this kid ran out of class, didn't return for the day, and the dude got fired from school. I mean, that
yes, should be in jail. What the fuck?
But it was... I do know, when I think back about the situation, even though I don't remember, the full details, that it was as a joke back then. But that, I want to say, is the weirdest thing I have encountered in school. That I still recall, at least. Wait. Why do I see look at mindless self-indulgence? I love mindless self-indulgence. Did I miss something?
I'm sorry you had to go through it. Yeah, I'm currently Googling because I didn't know the name.
Yeah, especially during the early 2000s with how pedophilic music was Wait. Which song of mindless self-indulgence?
James Uringer accused of a 2-year sexual relationship with a 15-year-old who accuses him of grooming, molesting and sexually assaulting her repeatedly. According to an article in Rolling Stone from the 9th of August 2021. I did not know that.
Oh shit.
Fucking hell.
I love their songs. That is shocking too. Wait, even My Chemical Romance.
Why? Actually, I know the answer why, because there's an opportunity and then somebody takes it, but is it so...
no, there's an opportunity, I'm gonna take it here.
Is it so hard to just not fuck people? I understand there is a certain, let's say, magic to somebody performing on stage and they're singing and it's about emotions, and especially I want to say if you go into the more emo scene where it's about I'm feeling my emotions. The people around me don't understand me. They don't understand what I'm about. I clash with them. I'm being bullied. I'm being singled out. I remember emos being like, no, we don't want anything to do with you. That's weird.
I love the emo styles.
And then you have somebody on stage who says all these things, and it's like they're speaking directly from your soul. So you love them. You feel a connection.
No one understands me, but they...
Dude, don't fuck your fans. Or if you do...
No, you can absolutely fuck your fans, but they gotta be
Yeah, consensually.
At a certain age. At a certain age. Read the lyrics of multiple of their songs and you'll hear it. Okay, that is fair. Maybe I should start reading into that. But I read sometimes, especially in the 90s, I feel like you start reading along to lyrics where you don't even realize it's about sex or anything.
Fuck, where's the sex part? That's bad. I'm not trying to detract anything from that. But what I remember specifically about the 2000s, songs about killing yourself. And
but that's to appeal to the emo.
I had a whole rant about that. I forgot when. It was a while ago because that song. There was some TV show in Germany, and every time when they would cut to commercial and come back, they would play the same part of a song. It's like, would you join me in death? And I'm sitting there thinking, do you realize we are promoting a song where the singer goes, I want you to kill yourself to be with me? And
yeah, but you're not supposed to act on it. Well, speaking of the same part,
but some
now
people
that
will.
I've seen MSI, I'm only hearing one line.
Which is?
From one of their songs, and I don't even know the name anymore. Haven't listened to them
Google it if
in
you
a
want.
while. And I was like, I like my coffee black just like my metal.
Everyone in high school will worship the fucking ground I walk on, if it was up to me. I'll never be a target. I'll never be a fucking virgin, but it's not up to me. You make me hard. You make me hard. You make me hard.
To be fair, I would have sung along with that and would not have seen anything behind it, to be honest. I'd be blasting that on speaker.
It's an instinct that might be hard to control, but that's the difference between human and animal. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand you give it your all on stage. You're in your emotions. You have thousands of people chanting your name. They would give up anything to just breathe the air coming out of your lungs. And yes.
Yeah, but even then, to go back to what you said earlier, is it hard to fuck someone or to not fuck someone? I want to say maybe yes, it can be. Is it hard to not fucking underage someone? No, it shouldn't.
It's actually really easy. I've been doing it all of my life.
But that's, I want to say, falls more into a mental illness.
MSI panty shot. Now you made me curious. I'm googling.
I am so sad.
Maybe
because I haven't listened to them in a while, but this was like one of my favorite bands.
I should add the word lyrics. I'm finding YouTube videos.
I think I've been to like 8 or 9 of their concerts back in the day.
According to Genius.com, it's a song written to mock pedophiles. Yeah, I understand how you could take it either way. Did that song ever get radio airtime? Because the very first line is like...
I don't think so.
I don't think they'll let you play that. No.
I really don't think so. I've also never heard this one.
I wish I didn't Google that. I did not know a song like that exists. You line it up against all the other music, saying it's a parody doesn't work. Yeah, this does not fall on the plausible way. Yeah. Don't love it? No, not one bit.
I think I still have Never Wanted to Dance on my playlist.
Hey,
Might
Tifa.
need to remove that now.
I'm so glad we don't have issues like that. Because clearly that's a thing that, I mean, what are they called? Mindless Seven is a big band. They're internationally famous. I've heard of them. I couldn't tell you a single song other than one Tifa mentioned earlier because
that's why
he's
you've
played
heard
it to me a bunch before. But
I don't know how big they actually are, especially back then. And then I'm talking like 15 years ago when I was actually going to like concerts and stuff. They were pretty small and they were more like what do you call the pre-band in English again?
I don't know.
Like the
opening act.
The opening act. So I would actually go to concerts for the opening act.
So constantly sing about getting away with shit like beat me up, beat me down, with no consequence. I will do it again. Yeah, not a great look.
Nah. Honestly, to be fair, especially with them, that's something I would just sing along. But if you actually start looking into it a bit deeper, then at some point you go like, oh shit.
Yeah. Super popular out here in California since the Warped Tour was here itself, so you could just go without a flag.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Now that I know these things and from that perspective, no, I don't like it. Not one bit. No.
Rip.
But all of these are things that we're talking about because we played a game like Class of 09. And I don't like that part of humanity, but it exists. And I think it deserves being shown because...
Well, you have to show it.
The developer put this, like looking at the Steam page, and I think even in the game and the about thing, there's all of this actually happened. All of this is based on real life events and real people. And I buy that. And it doesn't change what people have gone through or what people haven't, I guess. But it can be a first step to see, okay, other people have seen this shit too.
So thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
You should play the sequel re-up, it's even closer. I believe...
I bought it already.
Yeah, Psycho also mentioned it. We have all 3 games.
All 3 of them.
And I think we will definitely play the rest as well.
Don't know when yet. We still have a few other games that we started to go through. But Class of 09 is one of the worst games I've ever played. Again, simply because I hate the topic material.
I think that is fair.
But it is one of the best games I ever played.
I don't want to say it's one of the best games, but I do want to say it's one of the best games that delivers like the shock haha.
But it has messages. And I think that's beautiful. It doesn't just go like I don't know, like haha, fuck the pretty girls, right? Like haha, or fuck the nerdy guy, right? No, it's like shock, haha, and then because you're detached to a degree, because you are sitting outside of the screen, because you're reading it, because you've lived some of it, maybe you will go. But like looking at it now, like now that like over a decade has passed and the culture is slightly different, mostly, not everywhere, I know that, not in every way, but to a degree. It's like, yeah, no. I remember myself saying some of these things and it makes me want to cringe. And then I go, that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Well, I like shock haha, so we can definitely...
Flip side is also close, but it's an experience a lot of people didn't experience. But as someone who went to correctionals, some of it is recognizable for me. Alright?
Okay.
So
I look forward to both of them.
Shock haha was very much early 2000s. Yes. Random and outrageous, edgy stuff. Like the amount of times I have read and unfortunately told people, go kill yourself.
That's still a thing now.
Less. On average, not in some circles, where it never stopped, and it probably never will. But I want to say in the common usage, less. And
it doesn't feel less. I feel like we've gotten a bit more aggressive, actually. But that could just be because I'm now on different parts of the internet as you age.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably,
yeah. Especially with people beginning to understand that telling somebody to kill themselves is not a great thing to do.
I mean, no, it's not. But it still happens a lot.
Yes, still too much. But in my experience, less. On the parts of the internet I'm on, it happens way less than 15 years ago. And I'm happy with it. I didn't love it back then.
I think with everything, it depends on where you are hovering around. I had a very similar experience to Nicole, but I'm a guy. However, I'm very pretty, so I was... Oh, sorry, the screen moved for a bit. I'm very pretty, so I was hit on by both sides, so I get a lot of her experience. Yeah, I can definitely see in the story where Nicole is coming from. To be honest, it doesn't change the fact that she's a bit of a bitch.
No,
I think that is...
As a kid, I would have loved to be Nicole's friend. Not as a kid, that sounds disrespectful to teenagers. As a teenager, in that age group, she would have been one of the girls I would have immediately had a crush on, and I would have given anything for her to look my way.
No, I always stay away from the pretty girls because that's also usually where the bullies used to be.
Yeah.
I had different experiences from the sides. The other reason I do have sociopathic traits, figured out how to be more normal as I've grown up, but I was bad in high school.
It's good that you learned.
Yeah, exactly. I think knowing that, and not knowing how to deal with it, but learning how to deal with that is also a big part.
Yeah, you can't expect people to know how to change something they don't know how to change, but they can learn it, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, and then throw that in high school.
Yeah.
With the bunch of hormones that we've already discussed.
With all that is happening around you, yes, good luck. It's kind of a wonder, like, so many of us make it through that age period. You think about it.
It's a mess.
It's a powder keg.
Appreciate the honesty. Trying to change yourself isn't easy.
Yeah, definitely.
That is really hard.
Did a lot of drugs in high school as well, because my girlfriend at the time was very much an Emily. Yeah, that it doesn't help.
We didn't even learn that much about Emily, actually.
Because she didn't get much screen time.
Yeah, she was a very side character.
Yeah, but given the interactions we've had with the people that I recall the interactions with, everybody does something.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rehab has a lot of screen time for. Alright,
Okay.
something to look forward to.
Interested in that. But we should slowly start wrapping it up because we do have a vacation to go on tomorrow.
That is true. Something before you guys wrap up. Too late. No.
Bye.
Go ahead. No, don't do it. Go
Save
on.
it for next week.
While you
Bring it.
type, we are gone for like a week. So we will be back, or we should be, if all goes as planned, because you know, sometimes stuff goes wrong. We should be back to streaming as per our regular schedule on the 4th of March. Now, Tifa, do you already know when your next work trip is going to be?
My next work trip won't be until the end of March, if
Okay,
anything.
so at
we're
least-
still good there.
At least, if all goes as planned, we should be back on the 4th of March. Shenmue 2. You haven't finished it yet?
Higurashi. Oh no, Higurashi was Friday and Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
Yes.
So yeah, we will be back on
The 4th of March.
4th of March with Shenmue 2.
Tifa's looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, YouTube video goes up every day, so if you've missed any streams, I think today we'll go live on the 6th, so you'll be able to catch up to almost anything if you want to.
They did do a short anime episode
Yes.
of Class of Night. Oh yeah, but that's the
Released in December.
That's the only thing we actually solved the game before we played
Yeah.
it, because we watched the trailer and that turned out to be the trailer for the anime.
Yeah, I was kind of sad because the trailer looked so amazing. I was like, oh my god, this game, like I love the art style. And then it turned out they've added the trailer for the anime into the Steam store page for Class of 09. And when we looked at the other pictures, like, well, it doesn't look as good as the anime. The anime looks beautiful. But it still looks fun. And then we bought
That was
it.
really good.
Yeah.
Can you link it, the trailer or the... Is that we can? Can post it on Discord.
Yes. Yeah, can do.
Think a look at Purge, yeah, we
Yeah,
have...
it would. You cannot post links on our chat because spam bots happen.
Yeah, we have it blocked there.
Yeah, had to. Didn't want to, but had to eventually because it got too much. Yeah.
We'll throw it in Discord.
Yes, can do that right after. So, we'll be gone. Sorry, we have to take a vacation at some point. We do need them. We're Germans like that. We're back on the 4th of March, Shenmue 2. You'll also see it on Discord and when I post the schedule update and all of that. Meanwhile, YouTube video every day, same time as we stream. How
Did we
about...
forget anything?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
What?
Thank you for the Discord comment. Do you want to rate Skinner or Benjima, or do I flip a coin?
Oh, they went live.
Yes, they did.
Let's do rock, paper, scissors.
Alright, I'm gonna put the coin away.
I'll be Benjima.
Have a nice trip. Thank you very much.
I appreciate
Wouldn't it be
it.
going on holiday, not vacation, since you're not in the US?
Holiday is very British, I want to say.
I don't actually know. I know that in the use of each word there's a difference between the countries. But because I learned my English from everybody around the world, I always confuse the two. And in my German brain, holiday is when there's like a holiday, like Christmas, and vacation is when I'm just off. So usually I say vacation, but
holiday is more British English.
either or.
He's
Take your pick.
refusing to take it.
Yeah, we're doing that thing. We're just not gonna work for a few days.
We mix up our British and American English quite often.
Yes, like color for you.
Aluminium.
Yes, aluminium. I will never get behind aluminum. You take Benjima or do you take Skinner?
I said I'm Benjima.
I thought you're Tifa.
Not now. I'm Tiffy
You're Ben-
Jam. Tiffy.
You're Benjima.
I'm Benjima.
I'm Skinner. How many rounds?
Winner.
Takes all. Alright, ready?
Yep.
This is gonna take a while. I should have flipped the coin. Alright, Benjima.
Benjima it is.
Benjima it is. So, I love Skinner, but I hate typing his name because it's letters and...
Why are you... Oh. Yeah, never mind.
We can only rate one person, but you should check out Skinner whenever it's convenient for you. He and Benjima are going to play Tekken 8.
It's Community Day Friday.
We're going to rate Benjima, so again, if you cannot stick around for Raid, you should also check out Benjima whenever it's convenient. You're currently streaming together with Skinner, Tekken 8. Now let me set up a raid to Benjima, because Tifa won. Now I have to say it like this, because the other day when I was streaming alone, I flipped a coin and I said tails goes to him, heads goes to him. I flipped the coin and I had forgotten what I said.
Oh, fair enough.
And I had to redo it. Benjima. There we go. The raid is set up.
See you guys hopefully in a week again with Shenmue.
Yes. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend after this one. Have a wonderful weekend between. I hope all the things you don't know yet that you need to do will go well. Have all the fun, as much as you can without us, of course, but
Everything he said.
all of that. Tifa?
Pressing the button.
Press the button. Thank you everybody for finishing Class of 09 with us and feeling all of the feels. We'll be back on What She Said. Please stick around for Raid if you can. See you and bye!
Thank you, thank you.